Penis. Nice. Nices. Nices. Neat. Niche. Nani. Nani. Nani? Nani-san. Spent. Nope. Nope. Chine. Chuck. But what's up, Heroes Forever? Good to see you. Good to see you. No, do spent. Well, S and P are definitely not in it. Avonic, but good idea. Nick, good to see you again. What's up? Good to see you. How's everybody doing today? Are we all holding up well? Hanging in there? Having a grand old time? Alright, cool. Let's take care of. Okay. Okay, so spent is S and P are gone, but E and T could be something. So rent, but no, E and T is in the wrong spot. So fringe. Ring. I is definitely not in there. Elliot, what's up, man? Twitch channel. Let me throw that over for you. Yeah. Ah, shoot. I don't have it in the description. That's my bad. You're gonna hear my echo real quick. My bad. Channel. Done. There we go. All right, throw it in. Spent. So yeah, spent. The problem with spent is SP is definitely not in it. So EN is. Let's just go a different route. What's needs, but not S. Yeah. Oh, yo, maybe I can help how you play this game. What are the rules? Oh, sweet. Thanks for coming in. Okay, so we're trying to guess a 5-letter word. Okay, this is part of the New York Times, like, crosswords and, like, their games. And so we have to guess a 5-letter word. If it's yellow, okay, that means that letter is in the word, but it's in the wrong place, okay? If it's gray, that means that letter is not in the word. If it is green, that means that letter is in the word and in the correct spot. Artist GJ, good to see ya. Ellie, yeah, happy to help out, man. Yeah, no worries, Nick. I did the same thing. I typed out spent like 4 times. Vonic, oh, never mind. I just saw those grays. You're right. Yeah. Range is good. Range is very good. I like range. Range and mins. All right, we're gonna start with range. Oh wow. Okay. Oh well. Oh yeah. That makes. Mind. Well, no. See, here the thing is, the N is in the wrong spot. The E can't be there. Right? Because we got the N's lined up here. So E is not here or here, which makes me think it's here, but that doesn't help. So maybe like it's not gonna be this, but nags. Evens. EVEN. Well, an S isn't gonna be in the. See, the S we can't do there, but that's a good idea. It must start with E or P or E or N. Yeah. Event. Ooh, okay. Event. Let me see. Are we gonna hit anything wrong here? EVE. I mean, let's go for it. Oh my gosh. I mean, bravo. Absolutely bravo. Well done. Nick, everybody give soft snaps for your boy. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hellish Pharaoh, also appreciate the follow. Yippee. Okay. Yeah, Nick, I think you found your hidden talent. I mean, 3's pretty good. I feel like 3 is like the standard. That's getting par. That's what we're aiming for. All right. Let's go do our crossword today. Niche. All right. The mini. The mini. Let's do it. All right. The alternative to saran wrap, maybe foil, like a foil. You know, you're not wrapping in plastic. You're doing. We'll see. That might be wrong. Get on the nerves of. Annoy. Depart. Leave. Oh my gosh, we're locked in. Highway divisions. Highway divisions. What would highway divisions be? Highway divisions is like lanes. Oh yeah, lanes. Thank you. Wait, let me type that. Type. What's happening? Lanes. Are we about to do this only on this side? Winter holiday gift that's hard to wrap. A ball. No. Okay. Well, now let's go down. Nigerian attraction. Someone, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks for swinging in. Lunar Kutsune, good to see you again. All right. Okay. Niagara attraction whose last letters can be moved to the end of 7 across to spell 2 timely words. Well, ball is not. It's not ball. Falls. Yeah. Falls. Yeah, that makes sense. So then, basketball star who co-hosts the ABC game show Lucky 13, O'Neal, which the greatest, O'Neal is for sure the greatest DJ I've ever seen. Trevor, good to see you. Sled. Winter gift that is hard. Yeah. Sled. Let's see. I mean, God, that is so loud. I'm sorry. That is crazy loud. Let's see what we didn't even get to everything. Guys, this is the fastest we've ever done one of these. DJ Diesel for life. Let's go. All right. Falls. O'Neal. What's 3 down? Silly as all get out. Inane. Oh man, yeah, probably wouldn't have got that one cleanly. Give a heart and a text thread. Loved, and then of course, yes. Well done, team. All right, we got to get our connections. Have you guys ever played Codenames? It's a board game. I feel like Codenames has made me really good at connections. Jesus, my brain is melting. Appreciate the follow active thread. Yeah, we played it last night with our friends. Oh man. And I was like, oh, I'm just playing connections. Egads. Oh man. Egad, scramble, artist, name, salad, year, yoga, character. Time, I appreciate the follow. All right. Medium, dial, image, stew, Monty, reputation, hash, and title. Artist GJ, yeah, it's been a minute, but happy to have you back. We're doing today we're doing D&D prep, so like we're actually kind of building off of the puzzle one. We're gonna flesh out the puzzle a little bit more, and then we're gonna do a little bit of like go through the process that I use to make an encounter fun. I mean, it's gonna be pretty authentic because I don't have a lot of ideas of I haven't prepped for this. I literally just have to prep for a stream on Friday, and I was like, well, I need to get this stuff done. So you guys are gonna see there's no show or smoke and mirrors. This is just gonna be the stream, I'm believing you have a good one. Yeah, take it easy, mate. Appreciate you swinging in. Okay, Egads, scramble, artist, name, salad, year, yoga, character, medium, dial, image, stew, Monty, reputation, hash, title. Okay, scramble, hash, and stew. Yeah, I'm definitely with that. Reputation, image, character, not sure what. That seems good. Yeah, your reputation, your image, your character, your name maybe, or your reputation, like my name's on that, you know what I mean? About to draw, so good, background noise. Oh, I'm glad. What are you drawing? Scramble, hash, salad, stew. Yeah, okay, that one's for sure. Let's start there. Scramble, hash, salad, stew. We got this. Yeah, great, good. Well done, well done. Zooming, good job. Artist, medium, title, year. Vonic, what is that? Artist, medium, title, year. What is the connection there? I'm not seeing that one so cleanly. Egads, year, dial, yoga. Image, name, character. I mean, what do we think of that? Artist, medium, title, year. For, oh, is that the music? Music, medium, title, year. Oh, I see. Like what you get like on the thing. Museum blurbs, things on the side of a piece of art. Artist, medium, title, year. All right. I'm trusting you. Title, artist, medium, title, year. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so if that leads us reputation, image, character, name, yoga, dial, egads, Monty. Drawing a character from Xenoblade Chronicles X in honor of the Switch port. Oh, that's awesome. I would love to see some of your work. Man, I haven't played Xenoblades. All right, how we feeling? How we feel about this? This feels wrong. And I'm going to get a perfect score because we've really locked in here. Egads. Dial, yoga. I mean, I literally don't know what else is. Monty, dial. All right, you know what? Committing. Public standing. And then what the hell is this connection? What do we think this is? Monty, egads, dial, yoga. This has got to be... I literally can't think of anything that connects these, but I am smooth-brained. You know, the ball bearing in my head is just... So, I don't know. Yeah, let's find out. All right. Anagram of famous painters. What? What do you mean? It's one of those scrambles? Yeah, Vonic, you're right. Wow, that's crazy. Monty and yoga, anagrams of famous painters. I mean, I was never going to get that, so it's good that process by elimination. Are we doing one more mini? We tried to do the big one. It was not for us. But we can do these extra mini ones. Finish off with one more mini crossword. Because, I mean, we killed the last one so cleanly. Goya. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. What X might mark? The spot, of course. Her G-spot. All right, that's where it is. That's how you find it. Monty is Monet. Yeah, that makes sense. Root vegetable that can be made into chips. Root vegetable. What is the root? Do you play The Strands? I don't know that game. The Strands? All right, I think Spud. Yep, thank you. With 2 down, nickname for an overly swanky person. Oh boy. Good boy? Good boy. Something to clean up. A mess. Okay, looking good so far. Any member of a drop-down list that starts AL... Spud? Spot? Okay, something's wrong here. I mean, this makes me think state, which makes both of these wrong. Has Strand games? I don't know. Oh, Strands. Yeah. Yeah, we can do... New York Time is a Strands game. I don't know if it's just for mobile. Yeah, we can do Strands. We usually haven't been, but we can definitely do it. Why not? I'm really bad at it. Any member of a drop-down list that starts AL... So, like, states, right? A state. George, good to see you. Thanks for swinging in. We'll just keep going around. Something across. I mean, SSPP is not looking good for us. So maybe Spud is wrong. But Spud seems right. Maybe Spot is wrong. X marks... But X definitely marks the spot, right? 3 down is orcas. Okay, so we're gonna lose this for right now. Because if 3 down is what? Only known predator of great white sharks? Yeah. Okay, so if this is right, orcas, good is not a good boy. It's not a good boy. Spud's wrong. Yeah. I mean, I thought it was a good guess. That seemed good to me. Squeaky mouse for a cat, a toy. Close relatives, informally. 5. Corn. Well, then what would squeaky mouse for a cat be? Okay, I mean, it could be, right? Corn chips, right? Like root well, is corn is not a root vegetable, is it? Fam? Oh, fam. Good call. Okay, so fam, that helps quite a bit. So 7 across. Attaboy. Okay. Fancy feast. Fancy pants. Okay. Fancy pants, good. Orca's toy. So that leaves us with what is this? And then what is one down? Any member estate. Yeah, so the taro root. I've never seen that. Krungle mink. Good name. Very good name. Fam is also very good. Good job, team. Yeah, let's look at this puzzle again. Spot. Taro. What is that? Oh, it basically just looks like hibiscus plant of the arum family. I mean, we're all learning something. It's edible root-like corm. Taro is probably the native to Southeast Asia. Once it spread to specific islands, became a staple crop. Okay. I mean, yeah. The more you know. Look it up. It's tasty. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try taro. I have no problem. Trying new foods is definitely in our wheelhouse. My wife's like bucket list is to try as many fruits as she can. So anytime we travel, we try and buy like all the local fruits from the place. It's in a lot of Asian food. Okay, fair. So taro, fancy, attaboy, messy, state, pants, orcas, and toy. All right, not bad. And we'll do strands. Phonic for you, we're doing strands. I'm bad at this one. So I'm gonna need you guys to help me out. All right, so extremely online. Wow, that is a crazy thing. Incel. Streamer. Nerd. All the things that we are. That guy, what's up? Good to see you. Okay, we're gonna do pots. Pods. We're gonna get, in case we need a hint. Streamer. I mean, extremely online. Like, is it gonna be like Twitter? Well, X, I guess now. What the heck? Follow. Okay, good. Okay, follow. Nice. I mean, social media, is that gonna be one? I'm seeing something. Okay. Where's the S for this? Social. Man. I swear there's gonna be social media. Is my dyslexia getting the best of me right now? I swear I keep on seeing social media somewhere in the middle of here and I can't find what it is. Tweet. Okay. Social media. So that's not how you spell social. Social. What? Don't hit the E. What am I doing? Let's go. We found it. I was almost there. All right, good. What is this gonna be? Report. What is that supposed to mean? Stop. Stop them. Something pots? I don't know what that one. Yeah, that is crazy. I got that. Post. Is that gonna be it? Oh, post. Oh yeah, you're right. Nice. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Okay, and going over here. Share. Oh, share. Yes. Share, good. And comment. I mean, good job, team. If we get 100 of us doing these, we can make it happen. All right, now here's the thing. Now we have so many more people. The last time I tried to do a big crossword puzzle, I got absolutely destroyed. Okay, it went so poorly. But we have so many people here. Okay, so we're trying. We're going to try. We're going to go all the way back to 2013. We're going to do a crossword. We can't do 2013. 2013. Most of you weren't even born yet. All right, we're going to 2017, a Tuesday crossword. Okay? And we're going to do this. And this is going to be such a team effort because I'm not going to be able to get most of these. So together, we're going to be able to fill this out. All right? Here, let me make sure. I'm going to have to even shrink it on mobile. Oh my gosh. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me know if you can't. I'll try to like zoom in. Okay. What some castles are made of? Stone. That doesn't fit there. One across. All right. What some castles are made of? Goated. Goated on. Goated with the sauce. Rock. Just rock or sand. Rock or sand are both good options, right? Sand or rock? Sand. Okay, people. Oh, sand castle. Yeah, good point. All right, come here. Sand. I like sand. All right. We'll come back. We'll see if that's wrong. Goated. What do we think goated? A sand castle is the most likely option. Good call. Goated. A clock setting for an alarm. Snooze. Anakin doesn't like sand. 2015 Rocky sequel. Can I make a suggestion? Yeah, which? Maul, please make a suggestion. I would love your suggestions. Timer. For what? For clock setting? On an alarm? Timer? AM? PM? Ooh. That's actually an amazing guess or not. You can make a suggestion for a D&D campaign, absolutely. 5 across is edged on. We'll talk about it more, Witch Maul, after we get through this, if that's cool with you. 5 across, egged on. Yeah, goated. Yeah. Oh my gosh, guys, we're gonna do this. Creed was Rocky's sequel, right? Creed. Make a mimic a tampon. That's crazy. That is a crazy take. AMPM has been used in past crosswords, but I could be wrong. No, I'm 100% with you. Okay, string quartet member. A string quartet, a violinist. I mean, what do you have in a string quartet? You have the bass player, the violinist, but it's like, it's a viola? Viola? Yeah? Viola? Okay, yeah. All right. Unadorned. I have no clue. Honolulu-based carrier, informally. A Honolulu-based carrier. Informally. To bear. Unadorned. Bear? I'll try bear. Why not? Let's do it. We're going to find out all of this is wrong later. Harp. Honolulu-based carrier. I have no clue for Honolulu-based carrier. Do you guys got anything? Corp. Money. Managers. Corporation money managers. Okay. Like caves with streams running through them. Honolulu-based carrier, informally. Pearl Harbor? I mean, it fits. Let's go for it. CFOs. Your CFOs. I mean, yeah, why not, dude? For Honolulu, I forgot what it's called, but Pearl Harbor sub thing. Oh, I see. No, that's a good point. Which mall? Yes, yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll try that for now. 13 down. Fooled. Messed. I mean, why not? Let's try it. Okay. Big blue. The big blue sky. Like caves with streams running through them. Like caves with streams running through them. Like, what is that? What am I? Oh yeah, sorry, which mall? Most people are chatting in on YouTube. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah. Most people are chatting on YouTube right now. Yeah, thank you. All right. Like caves with streams running through them. A cavern. Oh, what is it called? I don't know. Early Uber policy unpopular with drivers. Early Uber policy unpopular. I don't know. Coke, is it? Or say Pepsi, please. Coke, is it? Or say Pepsi, please. Coke, is it? Say Pepsi, please. Cave is a sink? Yeah, why not? I'll take that. That's a good guess. Like a cave. Yeah. Coke is it. Say Pepsi, please. I literally, a slogan. If you're telling me that, which very good guess. Which mall? If you're telling me that say Pepsi, please is their slogan, Pepsi needs help. They need some better advertising. A piece of pottery featuring Achilles. Say. What does this say mean? Piece of pottery featuring Achilles. An urn is what I'm thinking of. Pepsi Coke slogan. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, come on. I was just playing Hades. I should know this. Amphoria? I don't know. One off. Yeah, I mean, you're pretty close. Are we spelling this wrong? You know? 46 across is Oasis. 46 across. Yeah, Oasis. I guess you're right. We should just hit the ones we definitely know. Yes, the good old SCPSS on one vertical. Oh, shit. What is one vertical? Serious Rift. Well, okay, one of these is wrong. Sand. Creed, I think are right. Pearl Harbor might be wrong, but I thought I mean, it fits. Amphoryte? What is an amphoryte? Schism? Pepsi needs help. Reminded me of the time they took Soviet ships as payment. What? Sipsy. Yeah, wait, what's 30 across? All right. I'm not. Inter-office notes. I don't know what that is. Ripple. Oh my god, I've literally lost track of literally everything. It's the name of an ancient Greek juniors, but I could have spelled it wrong. Amphoryte? Amphoria? All right. Memos. So if we're saying 30 crosses memos, something's screwed here. 33, what's 33? 33, money owed, debt. All right, we're just gonna throw everything in there and then deal with the problems later. This can't be. Oh yeah, Pepsi Navy. Ripple. Ike's monogram cut off. Break such as at the middle of 18, 27, 50, and 58. Oh, okay, we're not gonna get that. Is it Salo? Is it Sao Paulo? Right? S-A-O? Am I right on that? Oh, it's Sao. It's S-A-O. So I don't know why I thought it was L. Pearl Harbor and Sink are def wrong. Yeah. All right, we can pull these. I mean, it is Honolulu. Yeah, Sao Paulo. That's what it is. One down is schism. So if this is I, like that, then what is 21 across? 21 across, big blue what? 6 down, 6 down, 6 down. Ginkgo? Gingo? Okay. Let's try that. Okay, come on. KO. Ginkgo. 18 across has to have a break in it. Okay, this is crazy. Like, this is, I'm not even tracking what we're doing across. 18 across. 18 across has to have a break in it. Okay. USSR wanted Pepsi and paid them in Old Navy ships is so crazy. Sorry, what'd you say? Pearl Harbor and Sink are def wrong. Yeah, because 19 down. Which is 19 down. McKellen of The Hobbit. Ian. You're right. That's a very good point. Schism. Slogan. What's big and blue? Ginkgo. Yeah. Ginkgo. Got it. You're good. 80 across. Okay. What? 21 across and maybe ice? Oh my god, guys. Together. This is... This is going so poorly. I mean, we are filling things out. I mean, but it is far too much to track and keep everybody on the same page. All right. 21 across, maybe ice. Okay, so big blue ice. 2 down. All right, let's try and figure out this little corner here. This is the goal. We're figuring out. My character would know this, right? Yeah. Big blue IBM. It's the nickname of the tech company. Ooh, IBM is very good. IBM. Let's go. And then let's see, what does that make? 2 down. Supportive of cultivation. Supportive of cultivation. Cultivating. Well, I don't know that one. New mom, 3 down. One may attend a class on parenting. A new mom. Okay, that's good. New mom, 4 down. Anti-smuggling organization, the DEA. And then what's 15 down? Just so we play some tunes. Say arable. Okay. Arable, 2 down. I haven't heard that before. Okay, arable. Okay, 15 down. What is this? Play some tunes. Dance your heart out. Get down. Debt memos slogan. So we think that's right. And what's 22 across? Like caves with streams running through them. I still don't know what that is. Hawaii. Oh, Hawaiian. Okay, so now we know 18 across. Honolulu-based carrier. Hawaiian. Oh no, hit the wrong thing. Hawaiian what? Hawaiian sub. Dank memes. Dank might work there. What would you say is a better class? Level 7 Divinity Wizard or level 1 Warlock Genie, or a Sorcerer level 7 Divinity and a Warlock level 1? I'm going to be honest, Jeff. I wish I could help you on there. I mean, if anybody else in chat has a feeling on this, please let me know. Because I don't know how to min-max characters very well. That is not something I partake in very often. Hawaiian Air. Oh yeah, a carrier. That makes sense. A-I-R. Oh man, which means we got to look at this. Hawaiian Air. 22. A bank. Bank would also work. Dib. Ooh. Is it bank as a river bank? Like caves with streams running through them. Like caves. I mean, bank might work, but then what's 5 down? Let's look at that. 5 down is actress. Evan Rachel Wood. It's not Evan, is it? That doesn't seem ideal for us. 7 down. Go a long way. That's good. 8 down is a certain Ivy Leaguer. ELI. I don't know ELI. Did a set is probably 15 down. Did a set. And then we think this is N then? It is Evan? All right. Okay. I trust you. Egged on. That seems good. All right. I think we got this corner. I'm feeling good about that. All right. Then I want to go over here to 23. 23 across. Early Uber policy unpopular with drivers. I'm not going to know that. And then 27, piece of pottery. Wait, what's 6 down? I didn't even check 6 down. Trees whose leaves appear in many Chinese fossils. Ginkgo tree, that seems right, doesn't it? Ceramic. A piece of pottery, Achilles, ceramic. I think that's going to be just a little short, Elliot, but I like the idea. 26 down is God, no. Where's 26 down? Empathetic. Oh, emphatic. God, no. Okay, that's good. Which makes 37 across very easy. Never mind. No, it doesn't. Just kidding. Hee hee. To cut off. What's 24 down? Let's go 24 down. I want to hit. I want to hit corners at a time. You know what I mean? Gives the nod. Gives the nod. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes. I don't feel good about yes. Gives the nod. What's up, NZ? Good to see you. Thanks for swinging in. Okays. Oh, you think it's with the... All right, because I thought okay, but okays. I mean, maybe that's it. We're going with it. Across. 20. Okay, 9. What's 9 down? Utmost informally. The utmost. The utmost. The darndest. No, that's not it. The man. All right, we're going to this corner. Fresh off the boat network. Fresh off the boat network. ABC. ABC. I mean, just CFOs, right? We're not 100% sure also. Certain crime bosses. A mafia. Mafia. 27 across probably starts with Greek. Yeah. Yeah, Greek something. Papa, Pete, appreciate the follow. Thank you. American Broadcasting Company, I think. Mafioso, yeah. Mafioso. Wait, Mafioso? Mafia Don? Ooh, Mafia Don is also good because mafiosos, is it plural? Crime, certain crime boss? Mafia Don? I mean, that one at least fits. Greek vase? Yep. We've all seen, all right, definitely Greek vase. Good job, team. Phonic, thanks for popping over to Twitch. All right, guys, we are gonna get this. Okay. So then 12 down, stops from slipping. Stops from slipping. AM PM for sure. 32 across. Dud. Firecrackers. Firecracker that goes pff. Yeah, dud does do that. Okay. And then what's 30? Cut off. I don't know what cut off. ABC. You just think it's ABC TV? Oh, that makes the most sense though. ABC TV. That helps. 23 cross, no tips. Oh yeah, that's right. They were gonna do no tips. I forgot that because that was a early Uber driver policy that was obviously unpopular. That makes 12 down. Props, lop off. Good to see you, Nevermole. The darndest. Appreciate the follow. Vonic. Props. Props up? Ooh, yeah, yeah. Stops from slipping. Oh, you prop someone up. Right, that makes sense. Okay, then what did you just give me? What's the other one? 9. 9 is the darndest. Where's 9? I don't even know where 9 is. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, no. The darn... darndest. Halfway? Oh my gosh, we're halfway. We did it. We got halfway. I mean, to be fair, we're actually making it through this. Hey man, I gotta go. Krongo, thanks for swinging it. I appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be streaming tomorrow and all next week. So if you got some time, swing back in. But take it easy. Down is 28. Down is Ruddy. Fashion designer. Rudy? Rudy? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Doom doom. Okay, what's 31 across then? They're heard but not seen. They're heard but not seen. What is heard but not seen? Sounds? Oh yeah. Farts. Farts is the true answer. We all know. Vonic, I'm gonna be honest with you. I also thought clouds, and I was like, that can't be it. It can't be clouds, can it? Those loud clouds, because I thought thunder. I was with you 100%. Sounds it is. 35 across. Die. Ike's monogram. I mean, I don't know what that is. But what about 29 down, huh? Icarus. 43. 43 down. Oh, thank you. Mythical figure who flew too close to the sun. Yeah, that is Icarus. Icarus. Okay, wait. Where are we at? Unless you have synthesia. Yeah. Okay. Kevin, focus. Your ADD. You can focus. I don't know what Ike's monogram is, but 29 down says you and I are done. We're over. 43 across. Dwight Eisenhower. Ike's middle name starts with what? Oh. So it is die, right? That makes sense. Yeah. Right? Or is his middle name not Ike? Which, if that's the case, DDE. I mean, that makes more sense for this. My bad. No, it's ITD. DD. It'd be my pleasure. I see. Oh, it'd be. So 43 across, right? It'd be my pleasure. It's my yeah, it'd be my pleasure. Dwight David Eisenhower. Got it. Okay, cool. All right, team. I'm glad I have you, because I'd literally be staring at this. Just mouth agape. The ball bearing on my brain spinning as fast as it can. All right, we're gonna pick. All right, we're picking a corner so we can all focus on a thing. All right. We're gonna go and we're gonna try and hit 43, 40. Oh, 40. No, I want 50. What's 50? Military bottoms informally. Military bottoms trousers. How you can shop without leaving home. Nope, don't want that one. I want to do this bottom left corner. 53 in the thick of action. Okay. Then we want 57 bar mitzvah. Online for what? 52. How can you shop without leaving home? Online. Online. Yeah. Bar mitzvah. You're right. Which hits us with 62. Rose petal oil. Oh no, 62. Meter or liter. Cargo pants is actually very good for 50. Cargo pants. Cargo pant. Right. Unit. Good call, team. 65. Their maximum scores are 1600. What is that? Your SATs? Is that what it is? SATs? With an S? SATs? Okay, good, good. Alright, then that's looking great because Icarus, Stasina, what's 40 down now? Oh my gosh. Staying power? I've never heard of that word. Then 37 down. Okay, you got me. 40 down is stamina. So you're telling me the one that I guessed is wrong. Stamina. So then in the 53 is what? In the thick of 51 down, Clifford. I don't even know where 51 down is, brother. Clifford, who wrote Golden Boy. 51 down, Odette's. It's Odette's. So then is Cargo Pants wrong? Amidst. Okay, so we know this one. Sorry. Amidst. So you're saying 51 down. Clifford, who wrote Golden, G-Debts. And you're saying it is what? Odette's. So then what is this? 44 down. Ops. What is 44? There's something else you should know. Could be camo pants. Camo pants. Camo. Right, because then you hit pants. Camo pants. And that leaves us with what? Units, SATs, right. Stamina, Icarus. And then puts us at 37 down. Okay, you got me. What is this? What is this? Okay, you got me. To admit. Admit it is what I'm seeing, but what's the I? Oh, I see. That makes sense. And then 44 down, special ops. Yep. Oh, God. Ops. Camo pants, which makes sense. That fits everything there. Nice. Okay, good. Good. So then what do we have? I admit it. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna pop. Zen moment. Okay, 37. This is like 37 across. Break, such as the middle of 1827. And you're saying it's intermission? Intermission. Oh, no. I mean, we're doing great. 45 down, I swear, I think. Intermission, good. 41 across. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to across. Yeah, intermission is good. 45 down is, I swear, I think. 45 down. Let me see. Cross my heart and hope to die. I swear. No, that's good. I like I swear. 36 across. 36 across. Cut off. To lop. Yeah, to lop off. That is very correct. Perch for a ball. To tee. Yeah. Tee is good. Humble response to a compliment. No, thank you. Thank you so much. No, keep going. Please compliment me more. 36 down is okay. So we got some 36 across. Lop. I mean, what is 36 down? You guys keep doing that. Unwavering as a friend. Loyal. And then we have, you're saying 39. Tony Stark's alter ego. Yeah, of course. Iron Man. That one's easy. Is 42 is I try? I try. That would make sense. Right? You and I are done. I try. Huh. Oh, wait. That's because it's 42. I'm looking at 42. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Humble response to a compliment. I try. Yeah, that is good. So then that makes 29 down one. You and I are done. Ends it. Like you're over. It ends it. Ends it. Okay, cool. Across. 54 across. Oh my god, 54 across is somewhere. Getting close in a guessing game. You're getting warm. Warmer. All right. 44. There's something else you should know. Do we have 44? Has we figured this one out? There's something else you should know. I did not kill my wife. There's something else you should know. 31 down. Strewn. 34 down. Fine then. Do we have 38 down? 38 down. Palto diet staple meat. Yep. Fine then. So then what does that make? Is there's something else you should know? Oh, be that way? Yeah, that's good. Be that way. For 34? Fine then, be that way. Oh, wait, 44? Is there something else you should know? Oh, wait. Nice, okay. We're so close to being out of this hell. The big ones are just too much to like be able to keep track of what's going on. Trailblazers organization. The Trailblazers are part of the NBA. Is that what they're looking for? I don't know. That doesn't seem right. That one's gonna be wrong. Everyone I put in is been wrong so far. So 66. Word before wrong or welcome. Your. Dude, bummer. That sucks. To suck? I don't know. That's gonna be wrong as well. All right. Made snappy comments. Made snappy comments. 61. Sid. Yeah, okay, Sid. So suck is wrong. We knew that. We all knew that. We all knew. Sid. 48 down in beta. 48 down. What's 48 down? Not quite ready for full release in beta. I do hate these 2-word ones. Those always get me. 66. 66. Damn. All right. Do you mean another one? Oh, 67 then. Bummer. Damn. Never mind. Yeah. I was with. 47 down, sinker. Baseball pitch that suddenly drops, a sinker is right. Drat? Yeah, let's do Drat. Why not? Mark, I appreciate Drat. Drat's a good one. Okay, so then what's 49 down? Old salt. Sea salt? Sea salt, 67. 67. Oh, it's a drag. Drag. Drat or drag? I mean, it's gonna be close. It's drat or drag. But then what's this put? Old salt. Sea fog. Sea fog. Sea dog. You old salt, you sea dog. Okay, sea dog is good. Then we're back to, it's a drag. Good. Sea rat. Man, okay, we got a lot of options. All right, we're going a different direction. Let's see, I want to get this little section done, and let's see if we can take care of that. So 63 is what? Rose petal oil? I don't know that at all. But 59 down, of course, we all know is Japanese figure skater Midori. 58 across is cracking or wisecracked. 58. What's 58 across? Made snappy comment. Wise cracked. Made snappy comments. You wisecracked. Okay, that helps. So that makes Sea Dog make sense, right? 59 is Ito. Okay, that helps. Oh god, I hit the wrong one. Ito, 60 down then. Nickname formed by 3 consecutive letters of the alphabet. STU, oh, Stu. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. 55, something to build on. I don't know. But what's 63 across then? Rose petal oil. Oh, an acre? Right, that makes sense. Oh my god. We're out of the hell. We did it. We did it. Good job, team. Basically, I was just a conduit. You guys did all of that. I just had to slowly fill it out. Just look over. Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed. Yeah, big W to everybody. Big W's. Well done. Well done. Thanks for making me feel accomplished so that I could feel like I've ever done a big crossword puzzle, like a big boy. Who wants to do another one? Just kidding. We're not doing another one. You literally can't make me do another one. GG's. You look so stressed doing that. I was, man. It was just like trying to hold a bunch of words in my head, and I'm mutilated crossword, a lot more fun than single player. Yeah. All right. Mutilated multiplayer. Yeah. Mutilated crosswords are crazy, man. Yes. Well done. I'm off. This almost put me to sleep. That's so funny. Have a good one, man. Nick, I appreciate the dono. Very much appreciated. Guide to your crossword skills. Have a good one, bro. Are you out of here, man? Take it easy. Thanks for hanging out. But I appreciate the dono. Seriously, thanks so much. Autocorrect is gonna be the end of me, dude. Yeah, true. All right, guys. So today we're doing some D&D prep. I don't know how many of you guys were here hanging out for the crossword. I'm glad we got to do it. Well, tomorrow just come around for the crossword for the New York Times puzzles. Because now we're about to get into D&D, which I don't know if most people who are watching on mobile on YouTube are here for that. But if you're here, we're gonna go through some D&D prep because I have a session on Friday. All right, so we got we're basically gonna go through what I normally do. I love doing crosswords when my kids nap. Yeah, it's a nice time, good and relaxing. And it's fun. You just get to sit there and think. It's hard to do when you have like 100 people looking at you. Then it's difficult. But I'm working, so I'll be in and out. Oh, okay, nice, Nick. Good. Happy to hear you're sticking around. Okay, so today we are going to be doing some prep. I'm going to take you guys basically through what I normally do for prep. And honestly, this is going to be very authentic on what I'm trying to do because I have not thought about how I'm going to go about doing this at all. Like, I haven't figured out how to like make this a good presentation for you guys. You know what I mean? I basically am just going to go through and talk through what I usually do when I set it up. Oh, awesome. Papa P, good to hear. Working on your next campaign, your next character. Okay, cool. What are you going to be? What are you playing? All right. We've got I'm running a Waterdeep campaign. So if you want to run or play in Waterdeep Dragon Heist, I do suggest not sticking around for this. If you are one of the players that are specifically playing with me on Friday, don't hang out. You got to skedaddle. This has secret information. Wild magic sorcerer, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Charisma class and some wild magic. That some of my favorite D&D. Warlock and Warlock and Wild Magic Sorcerer are some of my favorite classes for sure. I love playing the charisma builds. But yeah, if you don't want to know about any of Waterdeep Dragon Heist, stay out of this. I'm not running it the exact same, but there's going to be enough information that it is going to make it so you are going to get some spoilers, and you don't want that. So Friday as in tomorrow, kind of last minute prep here. That's all I do. I only do last minute prep. I almost that way it's still fresh in my head, and I kind of just like I have everything sitting at the forefront of my mind, and then I adjust to whatever I'm doing. That's my Warlacking. That's just my style. Actually working on a campaign I'm running Saturday myself. Nice. It's a different tabletop though. Still reading through the whole book. What tabletop? Raelix Tanner. Raelix Tanner. I'm gonna call you Tanner if that's cool. Unless you prefer Raelix. Okay. I'm about to start running a Waterdeep campaign. I plan on just going with the flow. Would love to hear some of your thoughts on how you're approaching it. Okay. Are you, yeah, and you're running Waterdeep, Bolanopsis. Okay. You should look up, well, let me see what it's called. Someone had adjusted the campaign to make it, to fix some of the problems with Waterdeep. And I took some of those things, and I'm also going to make some big differences because I'm letting my group really adjust. Well, I got to see what it's called. The Alexandrian, is that? Xandrian Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Remix. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to send you this link. Bolanopsis, if you're running Waterdeep, I suggest you at least read this a little bit. Because I think this helps a lot to like, it points out some obvious plot holes that are going to happen in the thing, like while you run the game, and it gives you some solutions to go about it differently. But I would ignore it. Like, you don't have to do it exactly. I would just take the ideas you like and apply it to your game, and then again, let your players do whatever they're going to be doing. I haven't got to be really be a player, but Bard is my favorite class. Are you DMing all the time, Artist GJ, or have you not played very much? I'm playing a solo D&D campaign right now using an Oracle system. Ooh, that's actually sick. Solo D&D sounds like a lot of fun. Icon, it's a 1.5 beta version. Tanner's fine. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I think I've seen people mention that remix. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a good way to help. So I'm gonna use in my Waterdeep campaign. I'm using that as like a way to restructure the overarching arc, right? The story arc. But I ignore a lot of it. And I kind of adjust to what my players want to do and who they like and what they like. And then a lot of the things, like a lot of the encounters in the book and stuff, I just have remade. I would suggest that if you were at the puzzle stream, Bolanopsis, to use that puzzle for the sewer scene in Waterdeep. I would suggest you using that instead of whatever it just says, like follow the thing. I think adding a little bit of puzzle there is help. If you, I have a Discord also, so if you want to ask me any questions, I don't know if you're in the Discord or not. You can join the Discord and we can do like you can join the Discord and we can go and I can answer any of your questions if you have like specific things pops up. Trying to figure out what to play in a modified Strixhaven campaign. Thinking Blade Slinger. Oh, that would be sick. But new rules are in place, so maybe something new. I mean, yeah, honestly, just do whatever excites you the most. I have my first D&D campaign as a DM tomorrow. Oh, Skechers, what's up? That's awesome. Good luck. Yeah, if you have any questions, please let me know. We have a stream from a couple days ago, or maybe last week. It was last week, on new DM advice. So if you're interested, I would suggest go checking that out. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer them. It can be, but also sometimes it feels like you're writing a book with predictive text. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, but at least you get to feel like you're writing a book. You know, it's a creative outlet. I like that, Nick. You are a DM. I was once a player, but everything fell apart with that group, which is always the case. If any of you watch Crispy's Tavern, my story was in an episode of RPG Horror Stories. Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to check that out. Yeah, watch the puzzle stream. I think puzzle stream will give you some insight. I ran through a couple things I did. It's overwhelming, but yeah, I mean, literally my first piece of advice, Skechers, is take a deep breath. It's gonna be good. You're there to have fun. You don't need to try to be overly you don't need to try to be a Matt Mercer level DM. You're just there to hang out with your friends and have a good time. So deep breath. It's gonna be a good time. You're gonna enjoy yourself. And if things mess up, that's all part of the fun. No one's gonna be like, I can't believe you messed that up. Now it's no fun and I'll never play again. Like, that's not what happens. When you mess up, that's actually usually the best parts of the game. So, just get ready, have fun, be loose, go with the flow. You're gonna have a good time. I think my players will really enjoy having their own tavern. I'm thinking of having a citywide competition for the best tavern. Yep, definitely a huge part of my game. With other taverns run by some competing factions trying to sabotage them. Yep, that's a great idea. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a quick breakdown of where the campaign is at and what I need to do going forward. Or more, I guess, what I need to do going forward. I'd link the episode if allowed, if anyone is curious. Yeah, I think you're allowed. If it doesn't let you link it, I mean, maybe send it to me in my Discord and then I can post it for everybody to see, because I would love to check it out. Opinions on allowing homebrew content within Wizard of the Coast modules. Like, game brewing and AI generated subclasses. Yeah, 100%. It's a made up game. If you're excited about it, Chris, you should put it in your game. That's all that mattered. I mean, I don't know much about AI generated subclasses or whatever, because you don't want it to be broken. But like, yeah, that's what it's for. The modules are just, you take what you like and then smash in all the other things you like. And that's how I use modules. And we're going to kind of talk about that, because I'm going to use a one-shot module to make an encounter out of my game. Because I think that's a easy way to get like a lot of resources available to you that then you apply to your game. Without having to do like, I don't want to make the maps. I would like to use maps that already exist. And so I just steal that and I basically leave out all of the like story stuff that they wrote. I'll read through it, see if I like any of it, but most of it I'm just making my own. Second story in the video. Second story in the video. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see any links come through, so I don't know. Sorry, artist, GJ, we'll have to get to it. All right. So here's the thing. My players are at a very hard pass, which is going to be the hardest part of, I think, a DM is when your players have like 4 options in front of them to do, and you kind of have to prep all of them. What's hard is prepping all of them, right? But what's nice is once you've prepped all of them, then you don't have to prep for like the next so many sessions, right? Like you're taken care of, right? So we're right now at the impasse where I have to prep a shit ton, or at least come up with ideas. And I have some ideas for a lot of things already, so I'm not too worried. Right now we have a heist that they're about to go on. Okay, so that's the first thing I need to prep is a heist. And I want to fill it out and make sure I do everything that I need to do for the heist to make it successful. Okay, the second thing is... Oh, here, I think. Boom, there you go. Thanks for joining the Discord, artist. Okay. The second thing I need to do is we talked about our puzzle on the puzzle stream. We need to do the puzzles we need to figure out finishing the puzzle, because we talked about doing this thing where they're kind of doing a treasure hunt. And then we need to figure out the next clue to give them that they won't get to right away, but it's something that is now they have the next clue. So we kind of have to have 2 puzzles figured out, if that makes sense. We have to have enough of a clue to get them going to the next thing. We don't have to know all of the options, but we do have to know enough. Time to write Ocean's 11, a Waterdeep, very true. Epic, I'm thinking of making a stealth-based barbarian, Jason Voorhees style, and nothing really vibes with me for it without multi-classing. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, and then here, sent to the Discord, artist GJ, boom. Here's the link if you guys want to check out the video that has what is it? Your story was in the episode, RPG story, horror stories. Oh, nice. That's cool. Okay, sick. I'll watch that later once I get off stream. Okay, so we need to do the puzzle. We need to do the heist, and then we have like a side mission we do with the Harpers, which is a faction in the city. That one is going to be kind of loose, and we're not going to have to worry about that one too much. And then they're working on the house right now as well that they have. But again, that's something I can just improv, and I think I will do in person. Same with the Harper's Quest. I'm just going to improv it. If it shows up this time, I have an idea, a very, very vague idea in my head. I'm not going to write anything down. I'm just going to try and do everything on the spot. That's always fun. That's always a good time. And that's always the other thing to do if you're having a hard time prepping. Just, don't prep anymore and just show up and play. You're going to it's going to work out completely fine. Okay. So, first thing I want to do is do our puzzles thing. Oh, and I'll show you guys here. This is what I do. I just have a session 13. I don't know if it's session 13 because I keep on forgetting to change the thing, and I just keep on filling out what I'm doing. And then I'm like, oh crap, I've been using the same sheet for like 4 sessions. So I have no clue what session we're on. I think we're much further than session 13. Valexion, hello. Thanks for swinging in. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. Okay, so this is what I have. This is how I prep for my sessions, okay? I go through, I do my to-do. I have the things I need to do for next session. Things to remember, I just write down little notes like I want to include this, like I need to do a kid's tutor. they want a tutor for the kids that they took into their house, and so they asked someone for a tutors list of people they would recommend. So I have to make that. I'm not going to do this for this next session, but it's something I have to remember to do for something later. This is the session list, and what I do is it's what I look at when I'm actually running the game, and I go through and I do my session. Like I go like, okay, first they're probably going to do this, this, and this, and I have an idea broken down, and so I have bullet points to help me remember things I need to remember when I'm doing certain stuff. Then I have like notes on my main quest if I want to just write down like the main quest notes. So like for the casino heist, we're going to be talking about like all the things we need to do, pop those stuff in there. We have side quests, things that they're working on the side quest, and like little notes I have if I need to remember those things. Scraps quest, which is kind of like the treasure hunt thing. I have my little notes. All of this stuff is kind of outdated. And then I have like they've been working on a house, so I'm just making notes of like things they finished, they paid for the plumbing, the windows, the walls. They still have to pay for like the floors, the roof, bar, kitchen, furniture, stuff like that. And then I have this long list of just characters. And whenever I write down a character and I make them specific to the story, I usually write like a quick blurb of like Percival Squeech, a bronze dragon, eccentric collector who is extraordinarily wealthy and a fellow collector. He's an obsession of old documents and bureaucratic files, and that's kind of what I write down. Some people I give them like a little bit more personality. Sometimes I just know like eccentric collector is enough for me to know how I played that character. Valexian, you could definitely throw out a fun idea for the casino. And then Sketchers, I have a question for my campaign tomorrow. I'll get to your question in 1 second, Sketchers. Let me finish saying that. So yeah, I go through and I write all of these characters out. So if I ever remember like Melanor, right? Melanor Fellbranch. Oh yeah, what was she? She was like this hippie, and she was part of the Emerald Enclave, and then I can kind of know the things about her. And so I just have this long list of all the characters that are relevant. Notes for later, and this is also places where I put things that I need to bring up and might use for ideas, you know? So this is how I break down my list. I break it down this way, and then I just, next session, I delete the things I don't need. I make a new sessions 14 sometimes because I forget a lot. And then I delete the things I don't need, right? And then I go through, and once we've done that and finished all the things I don't need, I make the new thing and fill it out again. And I reuse this over and over. So I have all of these different things, and then the notes change. And then I have a catalog of all the sessions I've had where I've been through and been like, yeah, I remember we did this around session 1, session 2, session 3, and then I can see all the notes of like, oh yeah, they did that. And I used to do recaps. I stopped doing that. Recaps were no good. They didn't work for me, you know? Like I stopped writing them down. Should I do them more? Probably. But, you know, I didn't do that. Okay, so let me check. Sketches, what was your question? I have a question for my campaign tomorrow. I'll be playing the Blue Alley campaign tomorrow. I don't know about that one. Well, for the dungeon, I use VTT, but there are performance issues. Do you have some suggestions for performance issues on a VTT? I don't know, man. I almost always play in person, so I can't really help you out there too much. Does anybody else have any advice on what to do with poor performance for VTTs? I don't know. Could I throw out a fun idea? Yep. Mist machines filled with potions to keep the gamblers going, but if a fight were to happen to break out, it might drag on a bit more. Oh, okay, that seems cool. Yeah. Like also potions being some rewards for like the slot machines is actually a great idea. Mist machines filled with potions to keep the gamblers going. Oh, sorry, not even slot machines, just mist machines. Interesting. So they're just like, I mean, it's basically like cocktails. You know, it's like you go to the bar, you get this hit a mist. That's a great idea. Good flavor. Yeah, I'll definitely add that. How much flavor text describing something you do write down word for word beforehand? Sometimes if there's a specific scene, I will like, for fun, write a descriptive thing that's like, you know, trying to flex my writing skills and say something that is going to be interesting for the players to really describe. But most of the time, bullet points, and if anything, I have it more locked in my head of what's happening. My players... Well, I don't know. I don't know if my players... I'm not a DM who's always going into deep detail about the smell and the way the scene is. I feel like almost vague details are better because it allows the players... Like, once you get the theme across of what the place is like, it allows the players to imagine for themselves what the place is like, and they're going to have a much better description than, like, if you really go over descriptive, you're going to kind of talk them into something that might not be exactly how they feel. Because if I just said, you walk into a grungy tavern where a bunch of sailors are, you know, you can smell the salt of the sea. That's enough for you to now fully have an image in your head of what scene you're in, right, NZ? Like, you don't need to go further than that. You know, like, you can describe more if there's something interesting that you really want to convey, but most of the time, just saying that, the players are going to slowly start to fill out that thing in their head because we all kind of have similar fantasy tropes, and they're going to go to what is the coolest in their head, right? Johnny, good to see you again. It goes well. We're doing some D&D prep. Okay, and then imagine a luck potion as a reward in a casino that just flavored water and a placebo. Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah, a luck potion is a great idea. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's a drink they serve. And they like some of the bartenders, like it's a racket they're running. Is like, we also have luck potions. And they're kind of like trying to keep it quiet as they look around. You know, and they basically make them pay extra to buy this luck potion. But you know what I mean? It's literally just fake. So it's just them scamming for money. And then if they try to like call them out on it, of course, they're not going to get in trouble because they're going to be like, what, you try to buy a luck potion in a casino? Yeah, obviously that didn't work, you know? You were taking a nap. Good to hear. Nah, you didn't miss too much. You missed the biggest crossword puzzle we've ever done. So basically a synopsis grabs attention, but an hour-long cutscene is going to bore everybody. I mean, yeah, that's my take on it. If you feel like you want to do it differently, you could definitely do it. Who would have guessed stairs at Final Fantasy? Hilarious. Yeah, I mean, that's exactly right. I don't know. I feel like I like books with very little description and more action in the writing because I like to just create the scene. As long as you give me enough to go off of, I can figure it out in my head. A random encounter in a casino where one of the patrons had too many complimentary drinks and starts a fist fight with the party. Great. Always good. Yeah. Definitely a great idea. Having a thing that forces the players to interact, and maybe they just see it. Maybe they don't even engage with it. You give them the option to engage with it. You know, Beloved Marmot, what's up? You running the same campaign? Love to see it. What's your favorite part so far? Right now, my favorite part is we're still in chapter 2. So my favorite part is not even running Waterdeep. It's basically just been letting the players just explore the city and engage with the city. The city is my favorite part. I love the map and the lore they created for the whole city because now I gave all... For Waterdeep, in the book, they have a Volo's like Enchiridion of Waterdeep, and it has a bunch of lore about the city. I gave it to all my players. Some of them read it, some of them didn't, and that's completely fine. But now they're just more well-versed in knowing what the city has, or they aren't. So some feel like they're outsiders that don't know a lot about the city, and some feel like they know a ton about the city because they've lived there their whole lives. So I really like that I could give that to the players, and I didn't have to write all that. That's where I'm like super lazy, is using modules and supplements to do a lot of the groundwork so that I can do what to me is the most fun part, which is the storytelling aspect and the like the specific encounters and making them fun for our players. Okay. So the casino, I mean, we can just start talking about the casino, and I'm going to kind of talk through how I go about running the casino, right? So let's see. We can go through the book. Reminds me of a CP20 campaign where we were at a concert and a fight broke out and the party thought it was best to use the chaos to escape. DM had hoped we'd join the chaos. Right. This is what's going to happen. You create the problem. You hope that they engage a certain way, but most of the time they might not, you know? I find it easier to world build myself than to learn someone else's world. That's also very reasonable. I think it just depends how you want to break up your work, right? Like, there's only so many hours that I'm going to spend prepping, and so that's very reasonable that you think it's easier to just come up with it for yourself than it is to write it out. So yeah, that makes sense. Silly idea. The casino is run by werewolves that have managed to flip the local gold and silver supply. Oh, that's funny. Well, so this is a my homebrew thing. We basically, I mean, I guess it would be, no, I guess that still works. We just call all money we use one currency and it's gold. And we basically make one gold piece equal to $1. And we make it to equivalent. So now that we all have like an understanding of our economy together, but they still have like, you know, copper, silver, and gold pieces. It's just not relevant when you're speaking about it. It's like the same way we don't say like singles, fives, or 20s, you know, in bills. So yeah, I guess they could definitely do that though. But no, that is a good idea. They swapped. We do already have an idea, though, for the backstory that does fit in with my campaign a little bit. So I'll talk about that here in a second. I personally like when modules write a lot of it for me, and then I can change whatever I wish. Yeah. Again, different styles. Some people like to punch up. Some people like to start from scratch. You know, both work. So this is what happens. I read through this module. This is what I've done this already. I use a money tier system instead of keeping track of money. That also works. Yeah. Track of money can be tedious. Some people love it. I mean, you know, to each their own, right? Okay. So for what I do when I break one of these like one-shot modules down, this is the Stygian Gambit, okay? And what I do is I read through the whole thing, but really I don't use like this. I don't use any of that. I do use this thing on the right, okay? I love the cutouts. I don't want to have to make the maps. That's the most annoying part to me. I never want to make the maps. So I'll definitely use this cutout. I think this is perfect. And I'll have this literally printed out and given to my players. Okay? And then we have, like, it keeps on going, talks about, like, the story behind. I don't use any of that. Maybe some of the casino features, I'll, like, look and just understand what they're talking about when it comes to the map. Games of Chance. I actually love Games of Chance, so I did read a lot of this. The Games of Chance of, like, the Three Dragon Ante, Life and Death, Copper Slots. I think they're good ways to make the casino gambling feel happen with dice. And I think a lot of my players, I would assume, are going to be really into this. So I might use something like that. I usually skip. Maybe I'll look at the patrons if I want to pull something. But a lot of the time, I'm just improvising who the characters are in the moment. Definitely take this big map. This is definitely what we're using. We're taking the big map, and we are 100% using this as our, like, I have a TV. I put this in paint.net, and I put black like bars over certain areas, and I make it so that they can go around, and I cover up areas so they can't see, and I zoom in so their minis can be like moved on the screen. I can just move the screen around. That's my favorite way of using the screen instead of having to draw everything and do it that way, right? So the real thing I'm only using in this is these like room breakdowns. And even this, like, this is broken into like the 9 layers of hell. And I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do the 3 layers of like Tartarus, Avernus, and Elysium, similar to like how Hades does it, because I'm more familiar with that breakdown. I don't know what Dis or Minoris. I haven't read enough. I read Dante's Inferno forever ago. I don't remember the layers of hell and how they're broken down. So I'm just going to break it into like Elysium, Avernus, and Tartarus, and that's how we're going to break it into like the themes. And I think a lot of my players have played Hades, so they at least are familiar with the idea of it. And again, that I think helps convey the theme that we're all trying to participate in. So the main things I'm using is how they break down the map. So like your docking area, that's fine. This area of Avernus is like card tables and what games are there. And I'll change things out if I need to, but most of the time I'm just leaving it as is because it's fine enough for what I'm going for, unless I'm trying to shift the problem. And like we talked about in our new DM stream, I'm just making problems for them. I don't have to know the solution. I don't know how they're going to solve a lot of these. I don't know what it could, like, I'm leaving myself so open to the idea that they can handle this in any way they want, because I have no clue how they're going to handle this. If that makes sense. Like, I have no clue how they want to engage. So I'm just going to come up with, here's the scenario. Here's what's actually happening in the casino. Here's the thing they're trying to steal. I'm coming up with the how to fit the plot of my previous, how the players are going to meet the important players, who's asked them to steal. It's going to be different than what the book says, because I need it to be relevant to the bigger main arc of my story. And then I'm going to try and just create this place and have it be running and operating, and things will happen organically. And if they can figure out a way to cheese the system, then they're going to do it. If they're going to come up with, if they're going to come up with a solution that is going to be beyond what I'm thinking, I don't need to know what it is in advance. I don't know why, but I like the thought of, instead of circles of hell, it's areas or a Venn diagram. No, I mean, that is a good true. Yeah, a Venn diagram of just all these things like going over top of each other. No, that is a good point. So what we're going to do is basically create this thing where we are going to have, the goal is to steal this statue over here, okay? We're we're going to have our main people, the Castellanterns, are going to have them try and steal this from the owner. And this is going to be the prize for a 3-dragon ante-tournament that's happening at the casino. So they're going to have time, the players are going to have time to go into the casino before this happens, play some games, scout out the area, and then decide if they want to be a part of the tournament, how they want to try and steal it. The twist I'm going to do, okay, here's the twist, is the guy is putting out this, it's a magical statue, it's imbued with magic power. He's putting it out, and the winner gets to take it. But when the winner takes this, there's a decoy one, and that's the one he's actually giving away. He's not giving away this prize. The owner stole this, and they're trying to make it look like they got rid of it, and they don't know what it is, but they do know what it is. And so what they're doing is giving a fake one away as the prize. So now the players have to make sure that they discern which one is the correct one and which one is the fake one. They can use that to their advantage, where they could literally swap the fake one with the real one, and so he thinks he's giving away the fake one, but he gives the real one to the players if they decide to participate in the tournament. They could just steal it outright. They could engage with stealing outright. They just have to figure out which one's real and which one's fake, and how to go about doing that kind of thing. And then there's going to be guards. There's going to be, the vault that has like a bunch of money and stuff if they want to break in and steal that, and might be where the real statue is hiding. There's a display case that has the fake one or the real one. They're going to swap at some point out. That's where the 3 ante-tournament is over here on the map. You can see it. It'll be over in this room, A9. That's where the tournament happens. There's a display case that's got this set up. You know what I mean? And so they can discern whether they want to try to steal it from there. They want to try to steal it when it transfers. They want to try to steal it from the person who won the tournament. They get to decide all these things. And I'm just trying to set up a problem where they have to decide they have to pick their moment, right? They can't it's not going to be easy. They can't just snag one and it's over. But I'm going to leave clues and a bunch of hints. And as long as they're engaging with the place in an authentic way, asking workers, there's going to be rumors going around, some of the information true, some of the information false. That's what I'm going to be doing. So I've read through this. The only addition I'm really having is the statue. I'm making so there's 2 statues, a real one and a fake one. So that way I have way more to play with, and it makes more sense that like he's not just giving this prize away and you could have just won it honestly. It's more of a heist because you have to steal it from him. There's a bunch of different things, like a fun little thing. This area over here is a circus, right? That's got a bunch of animals performing. And I thought it would be really funny. Just a random shower thought when I was reading through this. After I read through this, I was just in the shower. I was thinking, it'd be a good idea is none of the animals in the circus are performers. There's just a bunch of animals there. But whenever they do the tricks, is actually one guy who is a druid who keeps changing forms and keeps on popping over. And they might never fall into that. That might never come up. But it might be something they could use to their advantage to cause chaos. It's just one of those things. The real thing is the prep for this one is actually so easy because I just have to know what's in the rooms, right? I just have to know what's happening, and then I don't have to know anything beyond that. I just have to be able to adapt to what they're doing. I just have to know the people and the rooms, and maybe set up a scene, or if I want to add punch up like an encounter in some capacity. I'm surprised. Tournament rules say finalists gambled their life, enforced by magical contracts that all participants signed when they joined. I mean, yeah, that definitely would do that. Surprise! All of a sudden you're in a death fight. Different campaign, maybe that works. Ours is not exactly that style. Are you coming up with the clues on the spot based on what your players do? So what I'll do is I'm going to come up with some of my clues, like a vague idea of clues now while I'm prepping. But I'm going to be able to, my goal is to basically hope that I can just throw those concepts away and hope I understand each of the characters' motivations and their plan, so to speak, well enough that I can just throw it away and just adjust to like, oh, they're doing this. Maybe they find this clue. Because it is hard to come up with a bunch of clues that definitely will lead them in the right spot if there's so many ways to go about handling this, right? I think... So if I was, again, I don't know how much I'm actually going to do prep on here because it's just boring to watch me write things down. You know what I mean? But things I definitely need to find out, right, for this main quest, the casino heist. I need to figure out the Castle Lantern encounter and how to make them sound like how to pitch this mission to them, how to make it likable and believable for the players to want to do this. And also, side note, this is just something I'm doing. This quest is connected to the bigger story, but they have no clue why. They don't know how it's connected to the bigger story. They don't know who these people are. This is a way to introduce more players that are a part of the bigger story without saying, like, these are the bigger players in the story. My goal with this campaign, and I think is going to make Waterdeep really interesting, is I'm trying to make it so all of the factions exist. They know about them. Make the second part of the story, because the story and the module is broken up into 5 parts. And the second part is basically like just getting to know the city. But I want to make the second part the longest part of the campaign, where they get to know most of the city, and then they're just aware of these people. So when all of a sudden it's like, oh, here's the factions, who could have it? They're not just given like the obvious answers. They just have so much information that they have to think about over the whole time that this has happened. And now they can figure out who they want to partner with, who they want to reach out, who they think the bad guys are. They'll just have enough information to know this. So I'm trying to set up a lot of things that my players will not understand. Like, they'll just like, yeah, that's fine. But then later on we'll realize, oh, that's a huge takeaway, down the line in like 30 sessions. They'll be like, oh, those guys were doing that all the way back then. It makes sense because they said X, Y, or Z. That's my real goal. So what I would be going through, I would go through the Castle Lantern encounter where they talk to the players, and I have to kind of like, I want to introduce their kids. I want to make sure they understand like their motivation. I want to introduce them as allies. I want to make sure that they feel like these guys are on their team, which is actually extraordinarily difficult to do. If you've DM'd, you know that your players are going to hate everybody all the time, no matter what, unless they're a dick to them, and all of a sudden they're like, that guy's probably a good guy. So that's going to be, I need the Castle Lantern encounter. And then I need to go through and do like the experience of, and Castle Lantern encounter, that probably does need some notes so I can figure out what I'm doing. But for the like scouting the casino, I just want this to be like games that are ready. I want to throw in any other games I need to throw in. I want to think of, here, let me see if I can zoom this in for you guys. The games that are ready, so the games are going to play, how to notice traps, rumors, letting them know about the tournament, right? Learn, not letting. Learn about tournament. We're doing these kinds of things where we're scouting a casino, we're playing games. I want them to have fun at the casino. I want the casino to feel intoxicating and enjoyable the same way a casino can, right? Luckily, my players have been pretty friendly with everyone I've introduced. One is very attached to a robot lady I introduced running a traveling shop who I have planned to be an artificer lich is so funny. That's a great idea. Yeah. Anybody who your player's like, you got to use it against them. That's like the point of D&D. The betrayal, the absolute betrayal. Okay, so they're going to learn about the tournament. Meet the owner. Because maybe they decide the owner's a good guy, and maybe we don't want to steal from him. Maybe we actually prefer the castle to screw over the Castle Lanterns because they have a little bit of beef. And I'm going to give them that option, right? Like, there's no wrong answer here. Okay, so Castle Lantern encounter, scouting casino, and then I want to have like, I don't know what to call these, set moments. The heist itself is what we're going to call it, the heist. But like, what I'm looking for when I'm thinking about the heist, Art of Ladies in Discord. Yeah, let's see. Character art. Nice. Here, I can swing this over. Sick. Good job. Can I just go this sideways? Yeah. Bounce. Nice. Good art. Good art. All right. So the next is heist, and basically what I want is like set pieces, and I'm thinking of big moments. So like if I want to think about a scenario where if they are in the tournament, they don't even need to be in the tournament. Transfer of winnings. So like when they get the statue, right? I'm thinking about transfer winnings when they get a statue. I'm thinking about, oh man, when they swap the statue. I need to think how the real one is guarded. Like, do they just have it in the vault? I feel like having it in the vault actually would be really good because the players don't have an incentive to go over there for any reason, unless they know that it's a fake. Then once they know it's a fake, then they can decide what to do from there, right? Because then they understand it's a fake, and they can make their decision of what's best to do, right? Okay, so how the real one is guarded. So like, yeah, how are we making the vault special? And I know there's some notes on how they made the vault like hidden in the book, but sometimes I like to always add like a little bit more of a puzzle element, or like I saw that they have like this, I didn't fully read that section, but they have like a skeleton that can be animated that is controlled by a magic rod. I mean, that seems like a good idea, but I feel like there's a way to bump that up so it's not just they fight a skeleton and kill a skeleton, because that's usually what inevitably happens, whether they want that to be what happens or not. It is, you know what I mean? Like if the first thing I see at combat is just like usually the first inclination people have, even though I feel like a lot of people are working not to do it. It's not exactly their ideal outcome for the situation. But it's like, well, there's only one path, and there's a bad guy there, so I have to kill him. So I want to make sure that I make it feel like they have the opportunity to do other things. So how the real one is guarded, and like I want to make sure I understand the comings and goings of the staff / patrons. Right, like, and I'm gonna put a little extra one for like, you know, like we talked about drunkards fighting. We talked about you know, like little scams going on. Like I like to give guards backstories, because not all of them are like dedicated to their job. A lot of them are just like, you know, did you get lucky and end up getting the guard who's like not interested and it's just like, screw this place, get me out of here? Did you get people who are always like locked in and they take pride in, you know, being like the lawful good a paladin who's like, I always do what I follow the rules and make sure everyone follows the rules. So I like to give them a little bit of a randomness chance, so that like it's not always like guards are one note, which I feel like ends up happening. Always the guards are like, yeah, we stop them. The last heist we did, one of the players started talking shit to one of the other guards, and they just got in a back and forth where the other one got so heated because he was just so mad that this guy was talking shit about him. And, you know, he opened up the like, what is it, where he was locked away just so they could fight. And then he ran away, and then they ran after each other. And again, it was just an option of, instead of it being like, I'm a guard and I'll never let you out of here. If the players win too many games, the casino pit boss approaches you and accuses you of cheating. Yeah, perfect, right? Too much winning. Oh, yeah, I want to think about, and this is also something to do within games, I want to think about cheating. How does cheating happen? In the real tournament, is there a cheat? So here's the other thing. While they're playing, transfer the winnings, I need to think about tournament play. I know the book has people who are in the tournament, which again, I'm just going to role play on the spot. And then like, are there people who are cheaters? How do you catch cheaters? What happens when that happens? Can the characters cheat itself? Tournament play, cheating / competing. Just things I'm going to think about. Too much winning, pit boss. Yeah. I mean, that's the other thing. Like we talked about, like, is there there's a back room where they, you know, they beat down anybody who's trying to scam them. you know? So all of that's going to happen. These are the things I'm basically just going to maybe write out, or at least in my head, this is like basically like a to-do right now. Write out, or at least notice what I care about. Is magic allowed in the casino? Like, are there people constantly casting detect magic or something of the sort to look for that? Yeah, so there's, I think magic is allowed. There's like in the rules of the casino, there was like, yeah, you're allowed to have your weapons, but they have to be sheathed or hidden, which I thought was funny. And I think it's fine to allow magic. But again, I think there's like scrying mirrors all the way. So like cameras watching everybody. And they have versions of detect magic. So like, yeah, maybe setting up a detect magic system would be really good so that the players can learn about that. And maybe they have to cast a different detect magic to set the system off. Maybe they have to notice that like, I mean, on when they're hanging out, it might be good if that drunkard fight happens when they're first scouting the casino, so they can see all of the guards, how many there are, rush and try to get involved, right? And now they know, oh, the guards can be distracted. But again, a lot of this is like very adaptable because I'm just listening to my players' plan, right? Like you listen to your players talk about what they want to do, and then you go like, oh, I see. While I hear them saying like, I think it would be a really good idea to set fire to a table and see what happens, I'm just going like, okay, how do I think? What would be the responses? What's authentic? How would I have how would this main mob boss guy deal with it? How would all of the guards, how would all the employees deal with it? And all I'm doing is just listening to them. And as they're planning, I do that. And if we're lucky, which is probably going to happen, first session will be scouting. Second session will be heist. So I'll literally have time to be like, oh, I know what they're thinking about doing. And then I can create certain scenarios. So I don't have to make everything perfect today because there's no way, I know my group, there's literally no way we finish this heist in one session. There's no way we even like get halfway through the heist in one session where there's so much that's going to happen in between and they have days to kind of deal with this. So my main goal is just to get the backstories down for everything and all the characters and motivations very clear and understood so that always makes sense, because story making sense is my number one priority for my group. Okay. There's a gameplay mechanic for heists where you jump back in time to resolve problems similar to how heist movies play out. So, for example, you start the session with the players entering the casino on the day of the heist. They run into a guard who doesn't let them in, but the players can then explain why the guard isn't a problem. Maybe they bribed him in a week earlier, installed one of their own as a guard. You then play out a flashback to resolve it and then continue with the heist. That is a good idea. Yeah, I wonder if I should try and implement that this time, because I do like that idea. If they get really stuck, I think I might suggest that. But so far, our last heist was pretty good, and I like that it was like all in time, and they had to solve, because there are solutions. I make sure there is guaranteed, like, I can think of a couple solutions so that I know they can as well. Like, they're not just screwed, you know? There's so many ways to deal with things. But here's the other thing. This is the other thing that I think is like an experienced DM kind of thing to do. If you adjust to how they're doing. So if they're having a very hard time, you make things easier, right? You open up like there's not guards here. You notice the room is empty. And what you do to make this feel like you're not deciding it is you just roll dice. You roll percentile dice behind the DM screen. You roll it, you look at it, and then you say whatever you want to say. It doesn't matter what the dice say. Okay? It just looks like you're doing percentile dice and you're deciding the difficulty level and you're making it feel like it is not you managing the game. And again, I could see people being like, no, that's not how I want to play. But for the way I'm playing, because I want to have a really good story and make the experience the best that I can for my players, that's my main goal. Yeah, I'm trying to make it feel like I'm not messing with the dial of difficulty or not. I'm trying to make it feel like it is chance. And sometimes I do leave it up to chance. Especially if like things are going perfectly well. It's like, well, time to throw a monkey wrench into things. So let's see, do they get lucky or do they not? Okay, they got lucky this time. Oh, they didn't this time. But what I do is I dial it up. If they're doing so easy, if they knock it out where it's no problem, they're done with the problem, and they figured out everything's going well, then I just throw an extra trap in there. I throw in an extra wrench to make it more difficult if they've knocked it out so cleanly, because those are also the fun moments. I don't make it one that is just going to ruin their plan, but I do make it something that's just like another like, oh, crap, you know? But again, it has to be authentic and it can't be random. It has to be like real to what is happening in the world. And that's why I'm just trying to understand the place itself, that's all my prep is. Trying to understand what this place is actually like and what's happening. So when I make random decisions on the fly, they make sense within the world. So yeah, you can always dial it back. You can make it harder. Adjust on the fly. That's my suggestion. Okay, so these are the little things I'm going to write down for my campaign, right? I'm going to go through, I'm going to think about the Castellanters. I'm going to think about their characters and what they're like. I'm going to write out a little blurb for what they're doing. Number one goal should be just to have fun. Right, exactly. I'm going to make sure I understand their motivations clearly and how I want to convey those motivations. I'm going to try and make them feel like allies. That's my goal. I'm going to go through and do that. I'm going to make sure I understand the casino, make sure I have all of the games figured out that I want to have the players play. I might even pull out real cards. And if they want to play real casino games, they can play real casino games and just wage their money. Because again, I think that's fun. Going to a casino is always such a good time in D&D. It's like the beach episode, but with a gambling problem. And then, I want to make sure they have the opportunity. I need to know what all the traps are, and I need the traps to be consistent and clear, because I need to signal to them in a way that the players can notice, because that's what makes heist fun, is knowing what is the obstacle and then figuring out the obstacle. It's not always surprising them. There are surprises, but you want to make sure that they understand the baseline of what's going on. And then we have, like the rumors. Rumors are part of the signposting that I'm trying to do. Let them learn about the tournament. Let them play some of the games. See if they like learning about the tournament. And then, set up the heist. Now I know everything. I know the big events. I know what the villain's plan is. And the villain is going to just go about their plan normally, because they don't understand that this group is trying to not come in and steal their stuff. If they figure out, then they adjust their plan, right? And then that's me literally just as a person being like, what would I do? How would I try and thwart with this small amount of knowledge, which might lead to a worse outcome for him or not? But that's my point. So that's what I'm going to go through. A lot of that is just going to be me sitting and just getting that information to the front of my brain. So honestly, it's not very much left to do. I'm actually pretty happy with how straightforward this one's going to be. Heists are actually really easy to run, or really easy to prep, because you just have to wait for your players to do something. You can't really decide for them. You just wait it out. One of your players finds out that they're a gambling addict and loses literally everything. Yeah. Oh, that's inevitable. One of them is for sure going to lose everything. Doesn't know how to stop. He's going to be rubbing his hands together and be like, hee hee. All right, we're hitting again. Put it all on black. Let's do it. So this, I think they're going to have a good time. I think we're going to be, basically, if we do this next session, the whole session is just going to be role-playing at the casino, guaranteed. And they're going to have a blast. They're going to learn a lot. So that's why I need to know the traps. I need to know the motivations. But they're going to have a good time. And I'll come up with maybe a concept for a dealer, one or two dealers, maybe the bartender. We could thought about the scam, a scamming guy, maybe a couple drunk patrons. We're going to think about fleshing the place out so that it's not just like, this is Sandy, and Sandy likes this. Yeah, especially when you have those home improvement costs on the player's mind. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, which I made money sparse. Not sparse, but they have multiple needs. I made it so weapons and upgrading weapons and buying stuff costs money. And so they have a special shop and so they can get magical items and really do it. So, and they can ask for specific things. And that costs a certain amount of money. And then they want to do the house, and then they want to buy health potions. We made potions really expensive. Being able to change your economy and turning it, again, we do real dollars. One gold. We only do gold pieces. That's the currency. It's like saying $1, right? Is $1. And then did we literally agree, what would be a reasonable price for this? You know what I mean? What would be a reasonable price for a full suit of armor? It's it'd be really expensive. We're talking in the thousands. And so what's a meal? $5-10, And so now they're able to know how much they actually have, instead of it just being I don't know, some arbitrary number that I decide this is cheap and that's expensive. And it's been good. I think it's been really helpful for our players. Okay. So the main quest, I'm just going to write down these quick notes for myself, because I have a lot of this that I don't want to make you guys sit through me being well, why am I trying to what is this extra motivation I'm trying to add to surprise my players with? Because then you'd have to understand the bigger context of the campaign, and I don't want to bore you guys with just being like, so this is what's happened in our campaign so far, and here's all the players, and here's the, you know what I mean? I mean, maybe if you guys ever want to do that, we can just do a whole stream that's just like campaign recap, beginning to end. But that seems so boring when it's not your campaign, you know? So, okay, that is one thing that I've done, and I think we have a pretty good idea of how to get that done. You'd listen? Okay, that is fair. I mean, maybe we'll do it at some point then. Some of the traps can be centered around 4 suits of cards. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. Maybe enchanted suits of armor, such as different suits, each with a different ability or resistance. That's so great, NZ. I'm actually going to add that right here to Heist, because maybe for the Vault... Where did I put the Vault? Did I not? Swap to statues, transfer winnings. How the real one is guarded. Vault. Guarded by puzzle. And then we're going to talk about the puzzle, right? NZ of like the 4 suits. And 4 suits of armor. Okay, I really like what you're thinking there, right? Like the idea that you have these, like, we have the diamonds, hearts, spades, clubs, and then you have these 4 suits of armor, and if they don't get it right, they like are triggering these armor pieces to come alive. I think that's actually a great idea. Gifter Gabby, how's it going? How are you doing today? Doing well. Thanks for hopping in. Hope you're doing all right. We're working on prepping for our campaign tomorrow. We're doing a Water Deep Dragon Heist campaign, and we're doing specifically a heist. And then also I have a puzzles scavenger hunt coming up as well. I'm writing a one-shot to DM for the first time, so my DM can finally be a player. Can 6 level 6s fight off a vampire spellcaster? Yeah, man, absolutely. Liam, you can definitely do that. It seems reasonable. Just, adjust if it doesn't go well. Drop the hit points a little bit, or maybe don't have him cast the strongest thing to kill all the players. So, I mean, balancing is on the fly. That's my perspective. Okay, so what we're going to do is now we're going to go into this other section, because I'm going to have to come up with that puzzle a little bit more, NZ, because I really like what you're talking about with the 4 suits of armor, or the 4 suits of cards and the 4 suits of armor, and coming up with like a gift to open the vault. Maybe that's how you figure out how to open the vault. Because I hate when the solution is just, go in there and you find a key and then you get it. Sometimes that's fine. That can be one step of the puzzle, but not all of it. But the real thing I need to figure out is the book puzzle that we talked about. I'm going to give you guys a quick recap on the book puzzle, and then we need the next clue for the following puzzle for the book puzzle. So if you guys saw my stream last week, okay, on puzzles, we talked about, I showed, let me see if I have this. I made this clue for my players. They're following a string of clues, one after another, trying to come up with different things. And this was the last clue they got. It just says Waterdeep Public Library, okay? And it's got Sage Matrius R. Slove with these numbers and, expiration date 8/22/1939. So it's a very old card. We're doing the year is the same as like their year. It's just in Faerun's years from whatever their AD, BC, or whatever it is. So, it's from like a very long time ago, and they have this clue. They've been following these very vague clues. They don't really understand what they're trying to do, other than every time they successfully solve a clue, they get gold and magic items, and then another clue. So it's kind of like this fun little treasure hunt that they don't understand fully what's going on. So what we have is this right here. And last time we talked about them going to the library, meeting, going to the main public library branch, meeting Glinda, our librarian. She's old, loud, can't hear, cranky, sweet, cranky and sweet, apparently. She's knitting a sweater. She hates reading. She's got gum mouth. You know what I mean? And she can't really see who's on the card. She's like she's way too old to be doing this job, right? But if she is able to see that card and she's able to find out who that person is, she's able to say that this person has a study room in this library, right? And so they can get access with the card to go to this study room that has been, for like 100 years, been unoccupied. And it's a massive library, so there's a bunch of study rooms. So it's not like it is weird to went unnoticed, but you just accept that that's kind of what's happening, right? Um, so, an enemy that's a construct made to look like a one-armed bandit slot machine. Also very good. Adding that one-armed slot machine as an enemy. Yeah, and that would be good if also like all of armed slot machine construct and like yeah like all the they basically have to do a fight with fight the what is it called? Like all of the gambling. Fight the gambling constructs, like cards, gambling things. I don't know if I have a word for it right now. Cards, chips, slot machine. Yeah, I think there's something there. Okay. So going back over to the puzzle, right? So what we're gonna do is, if they can figure out the clue, obviously go check out the library. They can go to the study room. If they go and get into the study room, things are gonna be disheveled with books strewn about. Dust coats everything. Magical energy pulses throughout. Okay, and this is the thing we came up with for our puzzle. 10 books sit in the room, all giving off magic energy. So they have a ring of detect magic that they got from doing other parts of the treasure hunt. So that should help. And then they're going to have 10, I'm going to describe the second they come in this room, the magic ring goes blue and they notice, and I'm going to have everybody roll a perception check. If they roll well, they're going to notice that all of the book spines flash blue, and on the card, this number right here will also flash blue. Okay. And so they're going to be able to use the magic ring to detect magic and go around and be able to find where everything is and see what's magical and what's not magical. Okay. And so what I'm going to have them do is, there's going to be 10 books in the room, all giving off magic energy. The letters will glow blue. Speak the word and it shall open. We're going to put something like this on the floor in magic writing. Speak the word and it shall open. So like in blue letters, if they cross their hand across it, they'll see this. And so what they need to figure out is how to speak the word and it shall open. And it should have in front of it 10 slots. So we'll say speak the word and it shall open, and then 10 like boxes will be there, right? For them to see. They'll see like a 10 speak the words. We should make sure I say that. Speak the words and it shall open. And there'll be 10 slots, right? And right now we talked about the password being open sesame. And so what we have to do is figure out that the books are going to have a number on them, 1 to 10. Okay? And to open this portal, this is going to be a really tough puzzle, but I'm giving it to my players because they like the tough puzzles. They're going to have to get all the magic books together. Each one is going to say 1 through 10. And then what they need to correlate is 1 and 1. So like, just maybe I can do this. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then this last one is 10, right? So like 1 goes to the number 8. The book 2 goes to the number 4. The book 3 goes to the number 7. So each of the books is going to have titles on it, and they need to make an anagram out of all of those letters. And it will say open sesame. Right? So I need to come up with 10 book names that will do this. And then if it feels too hard as I'm going through this, then we know like I'm going to try and come up with them. And then if it feels too hard, this is what I'm a little worried about, is I was not going to have this at all. And I was just going to have letters. Oh man, that does seem hard. Well, what I was originally going to do, sorry, let me say this. What I was originally going to do, what's up, Colette? Good to see you. Was have these just be an anagram and not in order. Open sesame. Literally just have the letters OPENSAYSME in whatever order, right? And then they would have to put that together and come up with a solution. I still might do this because I have no problem. These are supposed to be hard puzzles. I have no problem making my players have a really hard time with this. Because this is something they can do on the side. They can stop. They can come back to this room. There's no reason they have to do it quickly. They can do it whenever, right? So now I need to come up with those, go through this treasure hunt without really knowing the context. What's the bigger picture you have in mind? Okay, so the bigger picture I have in mind, I literally don't have a full answer for it, but I do. So they started off with a note that said like, it's the treasure hunt was meant for someone else, and they just found it, and it's an old treasure hunt that is not around. But I do think it would be fun because there's a person in the middle of the city. Like there's like this person who lives in this orb. That's oh my gosh, this is so. I have to go through so much context to explain things. Simplifying it, there is, I think, a great mage that they could meet. You know what I mean? Spellcasting for barbarians, but it's crossed out and says dummies. That's actually a very good idea. The crossed out might be difficult for this puzzle, but I do like the idea. But I think I'm going to have a mage who's basically like just testing people, and I don't have a full end to it because I haven't needed the end yet. I'm basically going and I want to see what my players hypothesize, and I'm going to use that to come up with what the solution is. But I do have someone who knows what they're doing. I do want them to go to this, like, we talked about this, is it the Winchester house? Like a house in an extra dimension where it's just basically like this giant puzzle house. And they're just going to keep on getting items. And it literally could just be as simple as, like, it's just someone who was just having fun, you know, and they're enjoying the treasure hunt. And they just like putting this on and seeing who's worthy and not. And the ones who are, they get the items. I don't have a full answer yet. I'm going to be honest. But I do enjoy the puzzles, and the puzzles so far have worked out. But I do know that someone is trying to give them all these things so that maybe they can come up and figure out the biggest puzzle that there is. I just have to come up with an ending for it. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're going to come up with book names. Okay. We need 10 book names. Spellcasting for dummies. Now, what we need is open says me. So we need one of these words to align with one of these. And then we're going to change what number this is. This is going to be really heady, and it's going to be hard to work through. I think when they have, like, I'm literally going to print all these out so they can, like, have the book, see the thing, and be able to look at this and write on it as they say. The Skyrim Peak book. Oh, the Lust Maid. Okay. The Lust Maid it is. You got it. Skyrim Peak book. Hilarious. Yeah, everybody say funny. Give me your best book names, okay? Because we're just going to come up with 10, and then we're going to see if we can make it work. And the ones that fit, we'll put in the right spot, and the ones that don't, we'll try again. I love having players theorize on what happens and then using that. It makes them feel smart. It does. Well, and also you can, like, take a part of what they say and then just be like, that's close, but then change it a little bit. It's the Lusty Argonian Maid. The Lusty Argonian Maid in Skyrim, but maybe a D&D race works better. Ooh, okay, I see. The Lusty, what, I don't know. How to Defeat Your Local Demon Lord, Volume 1. Defeat your local demon lord, Volume 1. I like this. The Lusty Aarakocra Maid, the Lusty Tabaxi. What's the construct? How does one make a book title that will work for this puzzle? How does one make a book title that will work for this puzzle? I mean, just say literally whatever you think is funny right now, and that's what we're going to be using. Supreme Draconic Cooking. Yep. And then we're going to go through and we're going to go backwards and make this work. Supreme where is it? Draconic cooking. House and Dragons rulebook. Houses and Dragons. Houses and Humans. Huh? Houses and Humans. Okay, how does one make the book title that will work for this puzzle? Warforged Maid. Yeah. The Lusty Warforged Maid. Good, I like this. 50 Shades of Magic. 50 Shades of Magic. Very good. I want a couple short ones. Give me a couple short ones. All these long ones are funny, but it's going to be really hard for the players. The Water Freaks of Water Deep. Guide to Killing Goblins. Sure. Guide to Killing Goblins. right? Why not? I'm trying to learn my prepping style for a campaign I want to run. I mean, Gift to Gabby, hopefully I'm helping you out at all. I know this is not the most straightforward. A Necromancer Guide, how to make friends and influence people. A Necromancer's Guide, okay. Let's see if I can do this. Paste without formatting. A Necromancer's Guide, how to make friends and influence people. Dragons, how not to flirt with them. Okay, we're basically gonna just do all of these. How not to flirt with them is a crazy title. Is it Control Shift V? Okay, let's try that. Yep, that's good. Smitten, a paladin love story. Very good, very good. Like this. Me, myself, and my patron. A new warlock's guide to communicating with their patron. Me, myself, and my patron. Very good. Mean Ghouls. Mean Ghouls. Now we're talking. Mean Ghouls is the funniest one so far. Mean Ghouls is so funny. Poisons. Just poisons. Period. So Guild Wars 2 has a smut writer. Smash the Dragon is one of his books. Smash the Dragon. Okay, Smash the Dragon it is. Just a book of maps. To kill an Aarakocra. Oh my gosh. I like this. Okay, I'm liking these. The puns are pretty good here. Just a book of maps. Just a book of maps. Hexes for your exes. Yeah, here we go. Now we're talking. I like this. Good memes. Good memes. I only have eyes for Moo. Okay, okay. I mean, we're going to just write a bunch of these down, and then sooner or later we'll pick the one we want. Okay, 20. The 48 Laws of Power word kill. Here we go. Love it, love it, love it. Boom. The celibate bard. Oh, yeah, let's go. Good, good. The fault in our tusks. The fault in our tusks. There's something there though. I hear what you're saying. Oppenheimer, the ultimate guide to Fireball. Oh, here we go. Copy. Boom. Lolith Man. Twilight. You honestly just Twilight. Just straight up Twilight is pretty good. I like to imagine Twilight exists in both of these. Twilight. The Shining, a study of Ismari autonomy and physiology. Oh, here we go. Lolith Man. Yeah, you're right. Like Spider-Man, but not. Okay, that's good. Ellie, I like that. That's good. Lolith Man. It is great. Because we do need a couple short ones. A lot of these are so long. Yeah, hopefully, if you guys are on mobile, let me know if that's zoomed in enough for you to still be able to read it. Okay. I'm trying to think of some of my favorite books. So here's the thing. This is what we're gonna have to go through. We have to figure out one of these. The stomach games. The stomach games. All right, we're doing it. Invisible Man. Tangled Tusks. Stomach Man. Tangled Tusks. The Great Bigby. Invisible Man. Did I put that one in? No. Invisible Man. I can't spell. That. This. That. It too. Complete book of compatible species. The Halfling. The Hobbit. The Halfling. Yeah. The Halfling. Complete book of... Oh my god, you guys have so many of these. The Ballad of Billy Burr Baggins. Let's go. We're putting it in there. I appreciate the shout out. One of these is going to have to be right. I can't wait till none of these work. The Disadvantage in Our Stars. Oh my gosh, that's so good. The disadvantage in our stars. Man, I knew I needed to stream this, and here we are. I mean, these are so good. How I Met Your Mother, Who Is My Patron. There we go. The Gith in our stars, also good. Okay, the poem for the brokenhearted, Kinku. If they open it up, it's just the same word over and over again in different places. Since they didn't learn any other words. Poems. I'm gonna say poems by Kinku. I like that. Every single one is just like a repeated. Interstellar, very good. Funny book titles. These are all good. I like these. Sooner or later, all right. I'm gonna go and we're gonna put all these in. Come on, come here. What happened? The Gith one though. You like the Gith one? The Gith in our stars. Okay. Gith in our stars. All good. Just got back. What are we recommending? We're recommending book titles that I'm gonna use in my puzzle. So I just need funny book titles. Bartender's Guide to Races, Drinking Age. Oh, that's yeah. Good. Okay, so we're gonna try and we're gonna take probably most of the short ones and Luna Kitsune, I'm having to check out the VOD later to see how this turns out. Okay, sweet. Thanks for swinging by. Have a good one. We'll see you in the next one. Okay. I like this. This is looking good. We need 10 book titles. We have plenty. Okay. Twilight's for sure going in there. Twilight's so funny. My wife's she's gonna think it's hilarious. A 3-set: How to Kill Goblins, How to Really Hurt Goblins, How to Really Really Hurt Goblins. All 3. Okay. How to kill goblins. How to really hurt goblins. And how to really hurt goblins. Oh yeah, Tuesdays with Vlaakith. That's good. Faerun Psycho. Oh my gosh. Psycho. Now we're talking. Some of these are really good. Can we get these titles posted in the Discord to nab for my own game? Yeah. I will post in the Discord for sure. I'm trying to think of like all of like the classics. The Old Man and the Sea. There's got to be a one there. What do I literally have up here? Kite Runner is also another one, but I'm trying to. I'm literally so bad at puns. The flat plane, or is it? Please stop kill goblins. Gobbler goblin. Please stop kill goblins. Paddington Owlbear. Paddington Owlbear. Good. The Communist Manifesto, of course. Festo. Mimic. Oh, Mimic is so in all caps. Mimic. Mimic is very good. Did I put Paddington Bear down? I did. The flat plane, or is it? I gotta put that down. The flat. No. Or is it? Fragum, appreciate the follow. This is Mimic. Yeah, this is not a mimic. I am not a mimic. I mean, these are great. These are so good. I'm literally just looking over my bookshelf trying to see if I can come up with anything good. And then there were none. Yeah, I hope you're liking this. So we're coming up with the book titles. The Song of Fireball and Iceball. Yep, I like it. We're trying to come up with a funny book titles. How I learned to stop worrying and love the gale. Oh, it's so good. All right, all right. The song of fire, ball, and ice. Ice. Come on. Ice wall. How I Moby Dick to sloppy Kraken. Okay. Where? I'm just copying that one. It's so much easier to just not type it all the way out. Command copy. Boom, 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 boom. The Warlock Apprentice. Yep. I feel like we're doing the crossword again. I'm back into just watching you say Business of Barbarians. Good. Oh, yeah, very good. Sloppy Kraken. I like Sloppy Kraken. Some of this is smut, of course. Which magical career is right for you? Which magical career is right for you? Did I put the Warlock Apprentice in? I did. Business for Barbarians. Huckleberry Finned. Huckleberry Finned, A Mermaid's Tale. I like that. Mermaid's Tale. Orcs and Prejudice. I think this is going to be the rest of the stream, guys. I think if you're cool with that, we're just going to keep doing Orcs and Prejudice. All right. Keep on coming up with ideas. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. I mean, and then we have such a big list to pull from. All right. I'll be right back. come back to just absolute bangers. Let's see this. Okay, what do we got here? Flesh Golem, a modern Prometheus. Oh, that's good. A good Frankenstein. I'll take that. Thank you. We've got I Know Why the Caged Aarakocra Sings. Very good. Very funny. Flaying techniques, 101 species and counting. And counting is good. How to win friends and mind control people. Gone with the Wind, a tale of what happened when a wizard cast control weapon on your town. Johnny, that is so long. That's so funny. Aragon to get the milk. That's pretty good. That's pretty good too. Cast control weapon, control weather. Yeah, that makes more sense. On our town. Aragon to get the milk. A sound of thunderwave. Oh, very good. What did I miss? I had to work late. Just wondering. Good to see you. We're coming up with book names for our puzzle. So we're basically just coming up with puns that have to do with popular books, book titles that are D&D related. The Lion, the Lich, and the Wardrobe is amazing. The Old Man and the Sea Monster. Yeah, now we're talking. Pride and Prestidigitation. That's so good. The Wizard of Ooze. Oh my god, guys. You're really killing this. We're going to have too many, I mean, we already have too many books. As I Spare the Dying. Okay, take it. I don't know. I don't know what book that goes, but that's pretty good. 50 Shades of Fae is great. What's our other 50 Shades? I thought we had another one. But that 50 Shades of Fae and what? 50 Shades of Magic. 50 Shades of Fae, I think, it takes the cake. The Girl with the Dragonborn Tattoo. Oh my gosh. You're a monster. Dante's Infernal. Did you are you just looking at like a website that's already done this? One Flew Over the Wyvern's Nest. Yep. Dante's Infernal. We have, oh my god. I hope some of these, this is what's going to happen. I'm not even going to know what to take. Plausible deniability for clerics. All right. Citizen Bane. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, I think we have enough. The Grapes of Warforged. The Grapes of the Warforged. Yep. Let's add it to the list. This is good. This is good. Of Mouse Folk and Men. Moby Lich, also very good. Oh my gosh. Of Mouse Folk and Men and of Mice and Minotaurs. Yeah. Of Mice and Minotaurs. I think that's the upgraded version, my friend. Moby Lich. Gotta take Moby Lich. I wonder how long this list is gonna be. Around the Realm in 80 days. Yeah. So good. So good. Fae Gone Wild. Fae Gone Wild. Let's go. Just How to Train Your Dragon also exists. How to Train Your Dragon. Very funny. Like the books that are just legit. Strahd. Yeah, we gotta have a normal one. Fantastic Hydras and Where to Find Them. Yes, fantastical Hydras and Where to Find Them. Very good. Yeah, I said we're done, and then we hit like another 50 good ones. Give them a hellhound, and give them the option to keep it later. Later you kill it. We'll take it. We're adding it to the list. Bugbears in Wonderland. Bugbears in Wonderland. All right. Boom. Now I'm gonna have a harder time parsing through this list than I am coming up with what I needed for the thing. In the UK, we see Minotaur. Is that how you say it? Not Minotaur. So that's funny how that doesn't work for me. Oh, that is crazy. Minotaur. I thought it was Minotaur. Am I right there? Or I guess I'm wrong. 20,000 Leagues Under Deep Water. There we go. We're doing it. So good. Char Wars. Oh, good. Char Wars is great. Boom. Char Wars. Appreciate the follow, Pythagoras. Ooh. All right. Boom. Diary of a Wimpy Kobold. I like that one. For some reason, I have a soft spot for that one. Journey to the Center of Nasus. Yep. That's good. Grab that. Boom. Diary of a Wimpy Ithalid. Ooh, also good. Maybe you have to random number generate it. I mean, honestly, Evil Magazine. Evil Magazine. The zine. Tanuki, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. If you give a kobold a cookie. Guys, I can't believe you guys are still going. I had no clue we could come up with. Are we at over 100? How many are we at? We're so close to 100 books. Nah, DW, it's a UK thing. A Minotaur. I guess the ancient Greeks made the word, so ask them next time you bump into one. I guess that's fair. Just have Volo's Guide to Monsters. Oh, yeah. Volo's Guide to Monsters. Though my players hate Volo for some reason. Well, not for some reason. I know why. Volo's Guide to Monsters. Lolith's Web. Very good for Charlotte's Web. Where the Feywild things are. Oh my, are we about to get to 100? Is this it? Did I leave out anything? And Monster's Guide to Volo. Goldilocks and the Three Owlbears. Oh, very good. When the Dice Falls. Yes. Oh my gosh. All right, let's get to 600 books, and then I'm just going to give this to my players. Honestly, you know what we'll do is we'll just put all of this as, like, if they want a list of books in the library that they can check out, like that are ready to be checked out right now, this is what I'll give them. Harold and his Purple Worm. Yep, there we go. Boom. Oh, I missed the Owl Bears one. Sisterhood of the Traveling Van Braces. Man, Necromancy for Dummies. Yep, you got to have a couple more Necromancy for Dummies. I mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Or Turtles. My bad. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yep, we're putting them in there. Come on. Boom. How to make your own armor. All right. Go up. DP, you want to see all the other words? I'll show you. All right, we're going to do it. We can do a quick read through. Cat in the Hat of Disguise. Yep. No, Control Z. Control V. Yeah. All right. 111. Let's see what we have. Okay, 79. We can get rid of that one. 110 books. Is this going in Discord? Yeah, this list will go into the Discord. So long, good to see you. Things you need for the Undercity. Oh, okay. Things you need for the Undercity. Adding that. Things you need for the Undercity. Okay. That's so good. All right. Is this list is going to go on Discord? I should if you're not in the Discord, you guys should pop in so we can all hang out. And if you're looking for a group, we can hang out. All right, so here's our list of books. Boom. List of books. How do I identify 3 kobolds in a trench coat? That's good. All right, we're doing that one. Now we're just going to add it to the top. No. Big naturals, 100 spells of luck and inspiration. D&D makes me so happy. Yeah, it is. It's so good. Everybody should leave like... Dude, I love that you're shilling for me. Thank you so much, Solent. My man. You a real one. All right. No, dang it. Okay. Orcus Porcus. Orcus Porcus is good. Orcus. Orcus Porcus. Clifford the Big Red Werewolf. So good. The Wizard of Faerun. Yep. We can do that. I mean, we're going to get to 200. You guys literally aren't stopping. It's crazy. All right. Okay. So here's our list so far. Bards Illustrated. God damn it. That's so good. Bards Illustrated. Okay. How do I identify 3 kobolds in a trench coat? Big naturals, 101 spells for luck and inspiration. Orcus Porcus, Bards Illustrated, the Wizard of Faerun, spellcasting for dummies. Clifford the Big Red Werewolf, the Lusty Warforged Maid, How to Defeat Your Local Demon Lord, Volume 1, Supreme Draconic Cooking, Houses and Humans, 50 Shades of Magic, The Water Freaks of Waterdeep, A Guide to Killing Goblins, A Necromancer's Guide, How to Make Friends and Influence People, Dragons, How Not to Flirt with Them, Smitten, A Paladin Love Story. Very cute, very cute. Me, Myself, and My Patron, A New Warlock's Guide to Communicating with Your Patrons. Mean Ghouls. Mean Ghouls. All right, wait. You guys are hitting me with only bards? Only bards. Only bards, of course. Smokey the Owl's Guide to Wildfire Prevention. Bardstein, very good. I really hope your players ask for a library catalog. I mean, at this point, I'm going to make them. I'm just going to print it out and have them look through it. The Bugbear Who Stole Christmas. And What is Christmas? Lich Dad, Poor Dad. That's so funny. The self-help book. Genius idea. Speed dating for every race. Oh, good. I like that. I like that as well. I mean, you got to know. Someone's got to know. The players next section. Nah, the library sounds boring. Let's go to the beach. Yeah, always. Barbarians Weekly. Yep. Us Weekly. Living and Loathing in Waterdeep. Love it. Boom. Where the Wild Fiends Are. Ooh, nice. That's very good. Very good. Lion King to Lennon. I don't know. Who is Leonin King? But we're going to do it. Why not? Someone else will know that pun, not me. The Druidic Manifesto. The Druidic Manifesto. Oh, Leonin is a race. Oh, yeah. Popular Artificers. Okay. Popular Artificers. Okay. Mean Ghouls, Only Bars. We went through this. Speed dating for every race. Living and Loathing in Waterdeep. Where the Wild Fiends Are. Barbarians Weekly. Poisons. Period. Smash the Dragon. To Kill an Aarakocra. Very good. Just a Book of Maps. Hexes for Your Exes. Very good. I Only Have Eyes for Moo. The 48 Laws of Power, Word, Kill. The Celibate Bard. The Fault in Our Tusks. Oppenheimer, The Ultimate Guide to a Fireball. Lolith Man. Twilight. Just Twilight every once in a while. You know? Of Lion People I See. The Bartender's Guide to Legal Drinking Ages of All Races. Oh, yeah. Yep. I think we had something like that, but let's double up and make sure I don't miss it. The Little Merfolk. Amazing. Big Jugs, A History of Goliath Pottery in Faerun. That's so stupid. Midnight Sun. All right. Let's do this. Twilight, a bartender's guide to legal drinking age of all races. The Shining, a study of Azamari anatomy and physiology. It, just classic It. You know what I mean? Beauty and the Bugbear, good job, good job. The Stomach Man, I don't even know why that guy was on there. The Stomach Man, but he's in there. The Stomach Man. The Apprentice's Guide to Guilds, good, good. Lilo and Lich, oh my gosh, are we just doing all Lich books? God. Lilo and Lich. I mean, Lich is good for so many things. How to make fiends and influence commoners. Nice. Snakes of the plains. That's so good. Bounty and the Beast. Bounty and the Beast. Okay, Bounty and the Beast. Hello, first-time viewer. What are we doing? Captain Scarred. Okay, so this is what's happening. I need books for a puzzle. I only needed 10 books for a puzzle, okay? I needed 10 books to help for a puzzle. So we decided to start writing and brainstorming books. You know, the better the pun for a D&D, you know, like, what is it? Beauty and the Bugbear, right? Like, we're doing memes here, right? And we've come up with probably 150 books so far. I needed 10. We have 150 books. So if you have any good ideas for, because we're trying to make a puzzle here. If you have any good book names, we're going to keep going until people stop. So you keep missing Firebolt. Forward by Shadowheart. That is true. Assumed Identities 101. Very good. Hello, first time. All right. Bounding the Beast Stomach. Tangled Tusk. How to kill goblins. How to really hurt goblins. How to really hurt goblins. Maybe this is how to hurt goblins. Maybe that was supposed to be what it was. Tuesday with Valketh. Tuesdays with Maury. Very funny. Faerun Psycho. Please Stop Kill Goblins. Paddington Owlbear. The Communist Manifesto. Of course this is in here. Githnokio. Very good. Githnokio. Legally Barred. Very funny. Warforged Maintenance and Repair Manual. Warforged Maintenance and Repair. Oh my gosh, my shoulders. Manual. 100 round insults for vicious mockery. 100 insults for vicious mockery. Okay. Legally Barred. Githnokio. Mimic. Just classic Mimic. The Flat Plane, or is it? I Am Not a Mimic. The Song of Fireball and Ice Wall. Very good. How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Gale. The Warlock Apprentice. Sloppy Kraken. Which magical career is right for you? Business for Barbarians. Huckleberry Finn, A Mermaid's Tale. Orcs and Prejudice. Flesh Golem, A Modern Prometheus for, you know, Frankenstein. I Know Why the Caged Aarakocra Sings. Is this sings or sing? Is Aarakocra sing? Flaying Techniques, 101 Species and Counting. How to Win Friends and Mind Control People. Gone with the Wind. A Tale of What Happened When a Wizard Cast Control Weather on Our Town. Aragon to Get the Milk. A Sound of Thunderwave. The Lion, the Lich, and the Wardrobe. The Old Man and the Sea Monster. Pride and Prestidigitation. So funny. Mini Giant Space Hamster and Me. Giant Space Hamster and Me. What is this? Boom. How to drain your flagon. Drain your flagon. So funny. Nightmare for the Winter Solstice. Nightmare Before the Winter Solstice. The Devil Wears Half Plate. The Devil Wears Half Plate. The Undead Guide to Living. The Undead Guide to Living. I mean, yeah, don't they need to? What's up, Z Nation? Good to see you. Cotton-Eyed Gnome. Cotton-Eyed Gnome, very funny. Cotton-Eyed Gnome. Rage. A memoir. Okay, The Lion, the Lich, the Wardrobe, the Old Man of the Sea, the Wizard of Ooze, As I Spare the Dying, 50 Shades of Fey, The Girl with the Dragonborn Tattoo, One Flew Over the Wyvern's Nest, Dante's Infernal, Of Mousefolk and Men, Of Mice and Minotaurs, Moby Lich, How to Train Your Dragon, like legitimately just a straightforward one. Strahd, Give them a Hellhound and give them the option to keep it. Later you kill it. Bugbears in Wonderland, 20,000 Leagues Under Water Deep, Char Wars, very good. Diary of a Wimpy Kobold, Journey to the Center of Nessus, Diary of a Wimpy Ithalid, Evil Magazine. If you give a kobold a cookie, Fae Gone Wild, A Tale of Two Pixies. Oh, very good. A Tale of Two Pixies. What are the other ones? Oh, yeah. I mean, I get to just listen to everybody's a good meme here. Walbrin, Bongle, and You. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're taking that one. Walbrin, Bongle, and You. Boom. Martha Stewart, Living Dead. Of course. I mean, Martha Stewart for sure exists in Faerun. Rage, the sequel. Enraged. Enraged, the sequel. Happy Feet. Oh, Happy Feet. Very good. Happy Feet. Did I put A Tale of Two Pixies? Yeah, because that was very funny. A really big book that turns out to be a contract between a warlock and their patron, a paladin and their god. Oh, yeah. Charlene and the Butterscotch Factory. Oh, yep. Come on, you're in there, Charlene. Encyclopedia. Encyclopedia. Come on, give me that. That's good. That's a good bit. Eldritch Invocation and You. Harry Paladin. Harry Paladin instead of Harry Potter. Yeah, I was wondering how do we get Harry Potter into this? Tasha's Joke Book. Very good. I like that. That's good. What class is Martha Stewart? I want her a stat line. Martha Stewart is what? Like, dude, I honestly don't even know. What is Martha Stewart? Wizard School Directory. Bard with the chef feet. Actually, yeah, you're 100% right. Instead of the Goonies, the gnomes, the gnomies. That one's a bit of a stretch, Johnny. The gnomes. It'll just sound like the gnomes. Unrelated thing, but the new Dragon Age game is pretty damn good. Is it really? Damn. The gnomies? Okay, yeah, we can go with the gnomies. I should check it out. Cooking Alchemist? Oh, the power of buffoonery. How to deal with Fae 101. Loot Player Magazine. The Playboy magazine, but for loot players. Magazine. Boys in the Wood. Ranger Edition. Boys in the Wood. Very good. Could just have Ghostbusters. Yeah. Just a classic Ghostbusters. Different context. Blood magic. Is it right for you? I literally can't believe we're still going. The graphics are not good on Dragon Age, and the story is just meh. I prefer BG3. Okay, that's fair. The Mummy. Hunger Games. How to get big. To kill a rock or bird. A rock or bird is great. I love that. Faye got my name for dummies. Faye got my name for dummies. It gets Yankee at King's Brunner's Court. All right, let's do it. Make Ghostbuster Gasbusters. Gasbusters. The Boston version. All right, we got all of those. Fantastic Hydras and where to find them. Around the Realm in 80 Days. Plausible Deniability for Clerics. The Grapes of Warforged. Citizen Bane. The Great Bigby. Invisible Man. That. It Too. The Halfling instead of the Hobbit. Complete Book of Compatible Species. The Disadvantage in Our Stars. Very funny. The Ballad of Billy Burr Baggins. I mean, of course. How I Met Your Mother, who is also my patron. Poems by Kinku, and it's just a book of just one word repeated over and over. Interstellar, The Gith in Our Stars, Bartender's Guide to Races, Drinking Ages, Volo Guide to Monsters, and then I think Monsters Guide to Volo is very funny. Lawless Web, Where the Fey Wild Things Are, Eat, Pray, Smite, Goldilocks and the Three Owl Bears, When the Dice Falls, Harold and His Purple Worm, Goldilocks and the Three Owl Bears, Sisterhood of the Traveling Van Braces, Necromancy for Dummies, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and How to Make Your Own Armor, Cat in the Hat of Disguise, and Things You Need for the Undercity. Is there any other ones? Oh my gosh, I'd look away for a second and you guys have just filled up so much. All right, How to Talk to Party Will Listen and How to Listen So Your Party Will Talk. Life of Pit Fiends. Life of Pi. You're very good. The Horizon Walker's Guide to Planes. Got it. This is good. Ed Greenwood's Pulling My Bronze Chain. Boom. I see your videos and this totally got my sub. Oh, sweet. Awesome, Captain. I'm glad you're sticking around. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I see you're on the Goblins and Their Lies. Boom. Got it. Very good. The Ballad of Billy Burr Baggins. Why do I keep killing everyone? No, Johnny, that's not what happens. Frankenstein's mother. Yeah. Whoever. Why don't we ever talking about her? You know what I mean? Space Clowns, the musical. The entire book is a musical score written in Abyssal. Yeah, I like that. Space Clowns, the musical. Boom. The Red Badge of Conjuration. I mean, we're about to get to 200. I think 200 and then we stop. 101 uses for Mage Hand. Good. Also gross. I don't need to know what you do with your Mage Hand. What was our Harry Potter spinoff? It was like Harry, no, I'm forgetting now. Harry Paladin or something like that. I can't remember. It was a P. Leave a like. Is solid. I appreciate the shield. Thank you, brother. Where the wild shapes are. Sure, why not? The Wrath of Khans. Ooh, okay. Yeah. The Grapes of Wrath. The Wrath of Khans. You missed the Frankenstein Mother. I thought I put Frankenstein Mother in. Did I not? Oh, I put it in twice. Got it. Yeah. Thank you. Frankenstein's Mother. I'm gonna have to clean this list up at the end of this. Mating Rituals for Zeratin, the book. Oh my gosh. All right, 200 is our cap. That's where I'm calling it. Get your best ones in now. The Orkling's Guide to Growing Up. There's so many guides in this library. There's just a huge self-help section. Can the candle keep? How to organize your scroll library? Can the candle keep? Spellcasting for Dummies. Yeah, we got a lot of books for dummies. I'm glad that Books for Dummies is also in Faerun. Nomeo and Juliet, very funny. The Diary of the Trinkets Thief. Ooh, yeah. Doom. Damn, you actually prepping? What's this list? This list of books? All right, so we're actually prepping, but now we've fully derailed from actually prepping, Silver. We're trying. I needed 10 books. All I needed was 10 books for a puzzle. All I needed was 10 books for a puzzle, but here we are, and everybody wants to keep adding. I would just wanted some brainstorm some funny book names, and now everybody's loading up. Now we have a list of 200. So I'm gonna put this in the Discord, and we're gonna have a shit ton of books that anybody can just pull out as a list, as a catalog to add to their libraries. Eat, Pray, Smite is very funny. The Art of War, yeah, the Art of War, War of Art, the War on Art. The War of Art. Planet of the Giant Apes. Mordekainen's magnificent manuscripts. Ooh, I like that. I'm a simp for alliteration. A journey to the center of the Feywild. Oh yeah. Waterdeep Dragon Heist. Just they literally find the campaign they're running. The Lion, the Witch, and the Warlock. Oh, that's very good. Because we also have the Lion, the Lich, and the Wardrobe. Far Side Gallery. Bam, bam. All right, 9 more. 9 more. Shakespeare's Little Book of Vicious Mockery. Classic. Or I guess 8 more. Odd Darling, even... Oh, derailing even with prepping. Dude, yeah. It's part of the D&D experience. There's no being effective and straightforward. Just the regular Far Side Gallery. Nice. 100 recipes. Oh, boom. 100 recipes for the busy adventurer. Lord of the Fae. Lord of the Fae is good. Lord of the Flies. 100 recipes for the busy adventurer. Yep, popping that on. Tinder is the night. Tinder is the night. The Old Dwarf in the Sea. Yeah, that works just as good as... I mean, that's like very close. I can't tell which one's better. The Old Man and the Sea Monster, the Old Dwarf in the Sea. How to fart, find, and remove traps. So stupid. All right, the last ones. This is it. Leonard's Tiny Hut of Horrors, Tasha's Tome of Monster Recipes. If I keep going, you guys will not stop. Bend Over, Thief of Crown of Jewels. All right. Bend Over made me laugh. You could put it on. Tasha's Tome of Monster Recipes. Breaking Bard. Breaking Bard is also very funny. God damn it. All right. Last ones. Any more? We're done. Elminster's Guide to Smoking Magic Tobacco. I referred to as Chaos DM. I know it's never straightforward. Games I can run, it can't be planned for. It's so true. I just hope to see 200 titles when we fill in your puzzle. Yeah, right. 400 medicinal herbs and remedies. Rules and law. Warlocks. Jurisprudence Part 1. The joys of cooking. Hags. 196 is a repeat. 196 is a repeat. Lord of the Fae. Did we not do Lord of the Fae? Control F. Lord of... Yes, it is. Thank you. Guess what? We're at 200. We've done it. 200 books. The Constitution. All right. Well done, team. Gnome Depot. No more. I'm finishing it. Library book 216. They look for ones between that don't exist. Yeah. Is there a way to access this list? It'd be so cool to use in our own campaigns. Okay, so if you guys want... you can join the Discord. Let me find how to let you see my Discord. And I'm going to dump it in there. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. Join the Discord. And this is what we're going to do. If you guys want to keep adding to this list, you can. I'm going to make a whole channel that is just D&D book names. Yeah, just wanting... Exactly. That's what we're going to do. People can keep adding in there. I'm going to make a new... Thanks for joining, guys. We're going to try and do some... no bot. No, yeah. No bot. I'm a simpleton. I've not upgraded my stream. I should at some point, but I have yet to do so. Create channel. Book. D&D book names. Okay. We're going to create this channel text. Yep. Oh, that's not where I want it. I'm just going to go down here. Here's the list. Keep going. Come on. Oh my God, it's so far away. All right, there we go. We are locked in. Keep adding titles in the Discord. Yeah, come in. I make systems all the time that are available for people to use. If you want, I can share those. All good with Putter at work, but nothing to do. So rambling a little. Oh no, all's good. Yeah, dude. I mean, you make systems. I mean, yeah, I'm down. Hop in the Discord and we can figure something out. Don't forget to subscribe. I did. Charles, thank you. Thank you for saying subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Bards and Nobles as a bookstore. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Okay, here's the problem. I have a soccer game, so I can't stick around anymore. The prep we did was so little. We barely got any prep done. This was worth it though. This list, there's a beautiful list of 200 books. And again, more to come. I made a channel so you guys can drop more names down into the D&D book names if you guys want to pop in there. Kevin. Okay, so roll this D200. Yeah, I mean, honestly. Picking a book at random, that's so funny. Now we just have to make the puzzle. Yeah, which I haven't gotten any closer to. It's Zephyr, thanks for joining. I have another full game system, but I also have D&D ones like, weapons and customization. Oh, that's cool. Oh, you make systems for like games. I see what you're saying. All the time that are available for people to use. If you want, I can share those. Also good with pooters. Yeah, dude. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, dude, if you want to pop that in there, we have like I should have like homebrew. I still need to expand the Discord. Thanks for joining the Discord. Appreciate it, Bard Stein. Grace staying active. Okay, cool. Good to hear. Glad I found this channel. Seems chill here. Yeah, we're pretty low key, brother. A lot of D&D streams, and we do a lot of Baldur's Gate and just hanging out. Sure enough, the Shogun got here late. Well, it was still a good ride. Thanks everybody who popped into the Discord. And thanks for all the help with the book names. I didn't get the puzzle done. Tomorrow, I don't know if we're gonna do I don't know what we're going to do tomorrow for the stream. Tomorrow's stream, I stream usually every day, 3:30 to 4 EST. I have D&D tomorrow night, so I definitely have to finish prepping. But the problem is I need to be focused when I'm prepping, and I don't do an effective job at being on track when we're streaming, so we'll see. Hey, man, I'm hosting a game tomorrow, and I'm pretty much new to D&D, but I have more experience than everyone I'm playing with. I fear that the dungeon I made is too bland. Do you have any tips? Don't worry about it, about it being too bland, especially if people are new. It's literally, you're just giving people the option to, like, learn the game. My advice is always to have, like, if you feel like the combat that you have with the monsters is just too straightforward, add another goal for them to do, right? So make it so, like, the monsters will keep spawning until they destroy, like, the spawner, right? Like a thing like that keeps, like this magical shard that keeps spawning spirits, and make the spirits super low HP, and that every round it spawns a spirit, and you can kill them in one hit. They're super easy to kill. But like now the players have to do the fight, and they have to try and kill the spawner because that's their goal. So you have to maximize making decisions. But I guarantee you're going to have a blast tomorrow. Tomorrow, everybody's going to have fun. Let the players, lead the game. Let them do a lot of talking, and you're going to have a great time. I think you're going to be 100% all right. No problem. Do you want spice? Spice up your dungeon up. Here's a list of 200 books. Go nuts. That's crazy. Too bland. Rip off the best bits from the Haunted Halls of Evening Star by Ed Greenwood. Yeah, there you go. I mean, there's a bunch of different ways. If you have specific questions, you can ask me and I can try to answer it. I obviously can't answer on here. If you go in the Discord, you can ask me questions there, and I can answer specifically in a more timely manner. It should go, yeah, as long as you guys are having, as long as you're just showing up and doing it, you're gonna have a good time. And a part of D&D is just getting better at playing D&D. You know what I mean? So yeah, you're good. More than anything, just relax and enjoy yourself. And I hope it goes well for you, man. I hope you give us an update on how it goes. All right. I got to go to soccer. Tomorrow we're going to stream. I don't know if we're going to stream prepping because I have to actually prep. I have to get a lot of stuff done. And it's hard to speak and talk and not just like, a lot of times you really just lock into trying to think of an idea. But hopefully this was somewhat helpful for you guys to see like a little bit of what prep looks like. I still have to come up with the puzzle. We might come up with a puzzle tomorrow on stream. Maybe that'll be the goal, come up with the second puzzle. Most players will not care there aren't a billion doors and complex puzzles. Yeah, I think you're gonna be fine. Yeah, most players are just they don't know what to expect either. They're just there to have a good time. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you guys swinging in. Uh, we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow if you guys want to hop in, and that's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, no lie. Goodbye. I love you. See you later. I will have fun at soccer as I slowly and awkwardly try and turn off all of my streams. Okay, goodbye. Bum, 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 bum.